He's
We're
never
live.
ready.
We're live
No,
now, so she has to be ready. How's them nails
well,
looking?
too bad. They look pretty.
They look
We're getting
pretty.
there. They're getting there.
We were talking about the Boondocks and how
Oh,
bipolar our nation is with weather, and how Mother
oh,
Nature needs to share what she's smoking.
she really does.
Pretty much.
Seriously, because like, bro, 60 degrees, and then next thing, like, dude, I'll take the 60 degrees and sunny day. Just stop giving me whiteout conditions for 10 minutes, and then be like, okay, here's the sun. It's just like,
Right.
which one are you on?
What's up,
I
Valors?
want
Thank you,
it.
buddy. Thank you. Yeah, we'll try to have a good stream. Actually, I know
Oh,
exactly how I want to start this stream. Dreams, this is a question for
oh,
you. Okay.
oh, oh
All
God,
right.
here we go.
No, it's
I'm
really
already in a
simple.
hot seat. I
No,
just
no,
sat
no. This
down.
is so easy. This is the easiest question to answer.
Yep. Easy question.
Have you
All right.
seen Team America: World Police?
Oh, see.
Very, very brief pieces of it.
All right. What about basketball?
No.
Okay, so basketball is okay, but Team America, everybody does she like
Can't
darts?
stand dolls. So like
The dolls part, you couldn't stand that
I
part.
can't stand dolls. So I'm like
Dude, it
I
was
watch like
so
pieces of
funny
it, but like
though.
it's on TV, it's like, ooh. Oh no, this is dolls. Turn
So
this shit off.
I was telling Darklight, yeah, see, Lazy Daisy knows. Lazy Daisy knows. I was talking to Darklight yesterday, and Darklight's like, I've never seen Team America or basketball, and I was like, what? Those are like cult classics. Because I was singing the Team America theme song, and he's like, what the hell was that? I was like, dude, it's
Of course, I'm the one I even said if I have
There's
seen,
always
I
gonna
can't
be
remember.
somebody who doesn't know it.
That's what I'm
I don't know
saying.
how, man. That's oh, dude, it was so good.
It's possible.
But it was funny. I was telling
Now,
Darklight yesterday the story of me and the going to the theaters to see it, and of course I had to get my parents' permission because I was in high school at the time. And when I went there, like
I
parents
remember
brought their
when that came out.
kids. Well, kid parents were bringing their kids to it, and they
Thinking
didn't.
it
I
was
guess
a
they didn't.
kid friendly
Yeah, because
movie.
there was puppets in it. So, and I was like, it's funny because I was like, did you not see on the movie poster it said from the creators of South Park? Nah, that just over their heads,
I think
nah.
way
that's
over those parents' heads. So, like,
I,
I go to it,
I'm trying
and
to think what movie was similar to that people were like, oh well, we could bring our kids. Oh, back when Deadpool first came out,
oh,
people were like,
Deadpool.
"Oh, it's a
Yeah.
superhero!
Oh
It's a
my
superhero!"
god.
You can... and like Ryan Reynolds had to literally go, "No, do not bring your kids to this movie."
Well, it was funny because like I think the last group of parents finally left the movie when the puppet sex scene happened. And I was like, it took you all that long to
Oh
realize, oh, this is not a children's movie?
my God, are you serious?
I
How
was like,
far into the
what?
movie does that go?
Oh, it went pretty far. Cause
It
see,
goes pretty far, man. Picking on Kim
No, no,
Jong.
no. I mean, like, how
Oh,
many minutes into the movie does the
oh,
puppet sex scene
it
happen
was
before
like
they
a
realize that it wasn't a kids'
35 to
movie?
45 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, just
damn.
sit through it. Just sit
I
through it,
was just
Mason.
like, I was like, either the parents weren't paying attention, those kids' minds are blown. Because I remember I was with my friend Aaron Kissaball. That was his name, Kissaball.
Kiss about what?
Yes, that was his last name. And we skateboarded
That's an
together.
interesting last name.
Yeah, we used to skate together, and we went to go see it. And oh my god, dude, we were just like, man, these parents have no idea, and I can't believe they stayed that long. I was like, you got to see the sign. It literally says from the creators of South Park. You think any good's gonna come out of that for your children? I
Nah,
was
No,
heck
like,
nah.
especially because I wasn't a South Park. I like even still, I'm not a South Park fan. Like
oh, you're so
I
good.
don't know, there was something about it that I was just like, nah, I'm good.
It's funny
I'm
because
good. It's just too crazy for me.
Mark, who played with us, Bruce Leroy,
Hmm.
he's never seen he's seen it now, but when he met me a couple of years ago for the first time, he's never seen South Park. He's like, I never even watched it. My mom wouldn't let me watch it. We're like, dude, you have to watch it. So at work,
I think the
he binged it,
I think
and he said it was the
I'm trying to think.
he called his mom up and told her he was upset that she kept him away from that amazing stuff that he missed out on. It's just like, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like how I was when I was little. Parents kept me away from a lot of stuff because I didn't see scary movie until late. So I had all my friends that have already seen it, and I had to wait to a certain age before I got a chance to see it. So that's why I said
Oh,
a lot of movies I probably ain't seen. I've probably seen it, but probably was
I
one of
told
those sneak peeks.
Yeah, I told Darklight one
How?
day, like, because he usually games with me some nights, that one night we'll
Mhm.
watch it together. And, you know,
Bullshit.
if he wants to stop watching, he can watch it now. You got to watch it. There's no bullshit. You
Bullshit.
got to watch it.
Shit.
If you have not, you got to see Team America for sure.
Nah.
Basketball is one thing, but Team America you've got to see.
Nope.
Dude, you learn so much history in that.
I won't know the hell I won't.
Say no the hell I won't.
From what you telling me, nah, I'm good.
Dude, it's so funny, man.
He's like, I didn't miss nothing important.
No,
Nah.
you're missing out on comedy genius. So
Really. And then getting all the information from you. I mean, you got me watching them British people making jokes and shit.
yeah, and he was dying laughing. They were funny.
Man, my damn stomach hurt. I'm like, man, you
It's
know
like-
what? Fuck y'all. I'm not watching this shit.
Because
Darklight
see,
clearly
even
has British
Lazy
humor in him.
Daisy's on my side. Lazy Daisy's recommending it too. You need to watch it.
No. No. If I watch it, I'm gonna end up watching it. I ain't gonna say shit about it.
Yes.
You're gonna be like,
Ed,
I ain't got
Ed
nothing to
tell Darklight he needs to watch Team America World Police. He's never seen it.
No. You know what? Let me see. I ain't even never seen it like exactly what it looked like. If I probably had.
I'm not a doll fan. I'm not a doll fan, and that's kind of what creeped me out about it. I was like, nope.
It kind of threw me off
And I'm
when
not
they
a-
made it like that. But I mean, it was still funny.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I did see this.
You did?
Yes.
You didn't
With
know
those,
it, I
what I had to look it up. I ain't know what you talking about. I had to look it up, and it's the one with the little puppet. Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah.
And no, I never
Come
fucking
on, dude.
again.
It's so good, dude. Dude, I watched it.
Never
That's like,
again.
Like,
that movie
no.
is
Never again.
man. When the world
say,
ends, when the world
No.
ends, that's gonna be like I'm gonna show that movie and be like, this is what the world was like before us, and like start my own religion. We were all puppets once.
And they were just shaking and shit. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
dude, that's the best part. The fight scene when the two dolls were just like,
Yeah, they
against
was
each other.
just shaking and shit. I'm like, okay, yeah. It was okay. I have the kid too. Okay, it was funny, but there's never
Basketball,
watch
like
this shit.
basketball's funny. It's just a normal movie. It reminds me of like Grandma's Boy almost, like the comedy. If you've seen Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, I see that one.
Oh, Grandma's
Yeah.
Boy's so good. But it's kind of like that. It's just like slapstick humor from early 2000s.
Because for some weird reason, that was the genre to be in the
Right.
early 2000s.
And
That's a-
basketball once again was created by the guys that made South Park, who are
Yeah,
comedic
as a
geniuses.
matter of fact, I've seen half of it. Now that I'm looking at it.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
Half
Grandma's
of
Boy.
America
Grandma's
has
Boy
I've
was
seen half.
great.
I need to finish it, but
Grandma's Boy
watch
was
half.
fantastic. Like that was like my movie.
Mhm.
And it's funny because I was like, man, I want a job like that where I could chill at work, game, and all that stuff. And now look.
And pretty much look at you now. It'd be at work gaming and shit. It's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, then go home and did shit all damn day at work.
He's like, I'm living the dream. I don't know about you guys, but I'm living the dream.
just
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And I told the man, look, I'm for the move to Louisville. I'm for to go ahead. He got to give me that job.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work overnight.
I work right now. I work 1 day a week because of my school schedule, and I literally looked at my boss, who sat there and looked at me yesterday and said, "Do you want to cover on the 4th?" I went, "Hell no! I don't want to look at your face for another Friday."
Damn.
Do you count your streaming as a job?
No.
No.
No, she's on it. In her words, she's only streaming for the emotes.
I
Oh,
did.
really?
I got into Twitch. I got into Twitch out of spite because somebody pissed me off, right? And when you put in more work than somebody else and they're taking all your credit, that'll piss you off and set you off on the deep end. So I went off the deep end and I did my own solo stuff, right? And then when I hit affiliate, like that was my immediate goal. Like I just wanted affiliate because I wanted emotes. Like that's all I wanted the whole time. I was like emotes, 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 and now look at I got a bunch of emotes.
Right.
Bunch of damn emotes.
I mean, good goal. I mean, you hit it. So
Yeah,
what
hey, you
more
hit-
there
hey.
to
I hit
do?
my goal, and then it's funny because I have Llama Trout looking at me going, so what's your next goal? I'm like, emotes, and she's like, no, you need more than that.
I need to make more emotes. I need.
Hey, look at Ed.
Hey, I'm gonna get Ed to make some emotes for me, man.
Yes!
Yeah, Idiocracy was a great movie as well.
I love those emotes.
Oh
Oh my
gosh,
god,
I'm telling you.
my emotes.
I
are
just
gross,
start dying laughing.
and they
Yeah.
represent me, like, because they're like my favorite characters. So it's like it's even better. I was like, yes, Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, yes.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy game?
Uh-oh.
That's what they have to be.
Trick question.
Yeah, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game?
Done. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's got to be Final Fantasy VII.
I hate
No.
this question.
Which
She
one?
like-
There's no
she
right or
actually-
wrong answer to it. It's just like which one did you enjoy the most?
Favorite questions.
It's not like it's like which one did you enjoy the most? Hey, Mags.
All of them.
Spirits Within. Damn it.
That's a damn movie.
Yeah. There is wrong answers, and that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that's a wrong answer. Oh gosh.
It's okay, Megs.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Let me see here.
Like for me, my favorite one and the one I had the most fun time with was 9. I loved 9. I loved 10. 10 was really good. 15 was really awesome.
Yay! Somebody who actually can notice that.
Oh.
I get so mad. I get so mad with like Final Fantasy fans as a whole because they like put 7 on this god stool pedestal, but it's like there's a bunch of other amazing titles there.
Right.
Like, hello.
Right.
But for me, honestly, before anything, I would say it's 15. My favorite Final Fantasy is 15. Like 10 got me in. 10 got me into Final Fantasy. I went back. I played 7. I went and I played 8. I need to play 9 because I didn't have anybody who had 9.
It's so good.
So like I need to play 9. I played 13. I love 13. It's so perfect. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful series. I hate how people get like all pissed off when they shit on 13. It's like, dude, 13 is just 10.
Yes, 13. I don't shit on 13. It just wasn't one of my favorites. Like Lightning was cool. I thought Lightning was a cool character.
I loved 13. I have the 3rd Lightning game because I just love Lightning so much. But like 15 is like where my life is really at the end of the day because like I saw the first trailer for 15 like back when it was still Versus.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I was a senior in high school. Jesus Christ.
Damn, she old.
I waited 10 years, bro. Every E3, I would be like, Versus 13 news? Versus 13 news? Versus 13 news? And they're like, no. I was like, can I have some damn Versus 13 news? And then they like rebranded it to 15, and I was like, yes!
Oh gosh,
Yes!
no.
Okay, and then I got it, and I was like, I love that game.
I remember when 15 came out, and I played it, and I was just like, holy crap, this is such a good... I loved it. I loved the companions with Noctis and his, Promptu and all of them together. Like, in the relationship you built throughout the journey, amazing.
You're bros, man! You're bros!
It was so good, dude. What was it like? Gildas, Noctis, Promptu,
Noctis, Ignis, Prompto, and
yeah.
Gladio.
Yeah,
You're
Gladio.
bros, man. You're bros. Oh my
so
god,
good.
I love you guys.
Let Drees tell her she took 1 million damn pictures.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was a fun part.
Yeah, because I sat there and watched her the whole stream. She went through damn near every picture she took. I was
like, it's like, oh, Noct. What should I take a picture of? Dreams. What are you gonna pick? Noct.
I sat there. She didn't even want to get rid of one picture for a new one. That she.
Oh yeah, because you had a cap.
You had 200 you could take, and I was like, well, I damn near already took 1,000. This is hard.
Yeah, 15 was definitely one of my favorite ones too.
15 was cool.
So just like Dreams,
15.
I
need to get back into it and finish it.
I started on 10.
You need to finish it.
And 10 was amazing.
I think I'm gonna kind of take a little bit of a long break because I watched you play it, and I don't, I don't want to end up taking the same path that you were through. So I said, I'm gonna take a break from it and then get back into it. Because the only ones I have played is the OG Final Fantasy VII, the remake of 7, and I played 15. And as far as all the others, I've seen other people just play it.
Turn that on.
Yeah, I think I could possibly add Mags.
Let me see here. Okay.
Oh, Max.
I think I could possibly add Mags. She just won't be on camera. She said she can join. Give me uno.
Oh, she don't want to show her nappy head.
No,
That's
she's
probably why.
got this little mixer box thing or whatever.
That's so mean.
Dang,
No,
Dark
Max,
Light,
trust me,
dang.
we've been before. Anytime we
So
podcast,
mean.
she comes in and be like, "Hey, do I look good?" And it's always got to be something dealing with her hair. So I'll be like, "Yeah, of course not."
Okay,
Yeah.
added.
I don't want to show
Oh,
things.
Dreams. Lazy Daisy says she's so cute.
I think
Oh
she's
my
talking about
God,
lightning.
no.
She's talking to you.
I think she's talking about lightning.
No. I think she's talking about Lightning too, because Lightning's cute.
Yeah, probably. But
See,
Yeah.
I
It might
wasn't
sound
like
like
a
you.
big 13. It wasn't that it was a bad game to me. I thought the characters were great. I just
Nope.
the story just never engaged
Yeah?
me.
Can you hear me?
But I don't hate. The
Hell yeah,
game.
we
I
got
don't
you, we
shit
got
on the
you.
game. Yeah, we
Got
hear
you,
you.
Max.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Ah, yes. But good in the same sense.
She probably went through a whole hassle of 5 kids.
Right. She's trying
it's
to.
just
Max is
been-
trying to create
Then
an
the
army.
weather.
I already created my army.
Mm-hmm.
They're ready
You
for the world.
already created your army, or you
Yep.
said you just gonna take a pause and then come back with more.
No, I can't come
Phew,
back with
man.
more.
No.
I'm officially done.
I don't think Margaret Sanity can
Same.
handle any more kids.
Oh,
No,
when I had my last and second set of twins, I was fixed.
That's
I
gonna be
said,
the
I'm
thing.
popping them 2 at a time.
You
I'm
Okay.
said
done.
second set of twins?
Yeah,
Damn,
Yes.
girl.
One and done for you.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, it was both times a shock.
Nope.
Like I didn't even expect it.
I had 2, and my second one was proof that we didn't need any more because all
Yeah.
hell was gonna break loose if we
I'm
added another
sick.
one to the mix. So we were just like, no.
My
No
my
more,
one
please.
is awesome and amazing and perfect, and that's all I need.
I'm sticking to 1. I'm already being a single dad. That shit is a fucking struggle with just fucking 1. So
No, I
know.
love all my babies,
Now,
even if they drive me nutty.
yeah, I know you do. I mean, if a second one get involved, this is gonna be like a really of a settle down moment.
Man, I was getting
Other
worried
than
for
that-
Mags because Mags was going to continue. Eventually, it was going to be Mags and Jeff plus 8 or something like that, and then TLC would have been knocking on our door.
Yeah, I know, right?
Can we film your family because you have an army?
How many twins is she gonna have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Triplets next?
she done hit the twin
like,
world
nah.
record.
She's like, no, I'm good. We're done.
I'll be the gambling. People will be betting on me. How many kids is she gonna have this time?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know that feeling. Because I got everybody and their mother. So my husband's cousin is the oldest in the family of the cousins, right? So she sits there and she has her 3rd child, right? And it's always been his cousin, us, his other cousin, and then it like goes down each like generation of siblings. So like the 3 oldest kids literally had 1 kid each in sequential order by year, right? So then it happened again with our second kids. And then she decides to have a 3rd kid, and everybody's looking at me and my husband and going, so when are you guys going to have your 3rd baby? And we're like, never, we're done.
It's like, when are you going to mind your own damn business?
It's like, never, we're done. And we tell everybody the same thing. Don't ask. You got a bunch of other people in line. Leave us alone. You want to deal with this child? You want to come deal with my 6-year-old? I promise you. He's funny. Yeah, he's funny. But he's a terrorist.
Right?
Oh, shit. All right.
That child has no fear,
Exactly
okay?
what I'd say
No
about
fear.
a couple of mine.
It's like, nope. You want more? I'm sorry. You want more? There's a whole bunch of other people. Go bother them and leave me alone.
Babe, was that dab good enough for you? Let me do it one more time.
You got to damn near break your neck for the boss man. Now you got to break your
Yeah.
neck for the boss man.
Oh, she redeemed too.
Oh,
Okay.
she returned, dude.
Oh my god!
It's my wife. LKC 2003 is my wife. Beautiful.
That's
love her.
adorable. She's making you dab on screen.
Hey, boss man.
We call her
I mean,
the
boss lady.
We call her the real boss of
Boss
Nova
lady.
Circuit.
Hello, Lisa.
Yeah,
How
she's
are
the
you?
boss.
Usually how it
She
works.
hired all of us. Well, me
That's usually
anyway. I
how
don't
it
know about it.
works.
Them motherfuckers.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
The lady usually is in charge.
She's awesome. She is. I love it though. I guess she spoils the shit out of me, so I'm a happy guy. She took me to my
Look, you
birthday.
ain't got to put it all
It was
out there,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, Darklight every day. Darklight talks about. It. He's like, man, you lucky. He's like, you get everything you want.
Be like, look, shit.
Damn!
I wish I
Darklight!
could go back to being 15 so she could adopt me in the damn family. Man, I want to be adopted again this time. Shit.
Darklight, did you see what the Nova Circuit bot now says about Margaret? It just says Magsite.
Damn.
No.
It used to say. It used to say, why does she exist? But we
Lazy
changed it.
Daisy.
Jesus.
Mags for the win.
Yeah, she chose you as a champion.
Oh, yay.
Mhm.
See? That made my night. Thank you. Seriously, because I'm having a rough couple of days. Things are just kind of
Yeah.
like falling apart in front of my face.
Hey
and
Mags,
I
you
don't
wanna?
understand.
Oh wait, hold on. I got Ed here. Ed's in chat. He's a mod.
Yeah.
Ed, make sure like every 10 minutes to shout out Dreams so we can like get everybody to go over there and support her and stuff.
Of course. The
No, my
lovely,
monitor came.
wonderful
and I don't have
cosplay. Dreams, y'all. Dreams.
I don't have
of the
enough
Mhm.
ports for my.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the funnest streams at Dream when we go to Dreams is when we play with her, and it's just comedic genius all night. Where we're all just laughing. My cheeks are hurting. Her cheeks are hurting. Darklight's cheeks are hurting. Because we're laughing the whole damn time.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. There was one night that it was just on point that I was streaming, and Darklight was constantly telling me, he's like, "You need to stop. I can't breathe." He was constantly saying, he was like, "You are on point tonight. It's scary." Like,
Yeah, I
"Stop." And
I was
"I'm
like, bro.
trying."
I was like, bro, okay, you can calm down.
Bad. Oh my god, dude! The first Among Us stream that we joined you on, and we were
Oh,
in
yeah.
voice chat, and oh man, we were all dying. I pulled Mark over to the side. I was like, or Mags. I was like, Mags, come over here. It's like I was like, and, like having
Yep,
having a
I mean,
meeting with
you
her.
were on stream.
I was like, you embarrass me like
Like-
that on Dream Stream ever again? I swear to God. And then I was like, all right, walk back normal, like we just talk normal. And they're like, oh, hey guys. It's just-
He sat there, he did that, and I couldn't breathe for like 2 minutes. I was like, "This man needs to stop. I need
Yeah,
to
'cause
breathe."
She couldn't catch her breath worth. Damn.
Or like when we played Uno, and he was just sitting there, just getting his ass kicked in Uno, and Kate is talking so much shit, and I'm just like sitting there going, "I'm gonna need to mute my mic because she is just serving."
Dude,
God, oh,
dude,
boy.
Cake was serving me. Uno was serving me. I just couldn't take it anymore. It's like I can't do this. Finally, I got my first
So then-
win. Right when I got that win, I was talking
2
so much
hours.
shit. I was just like, y'all
2
suck.
hours later.
2 hours, bro. I just was dying from that. I was like, damn, you ain't won the game in 2 hours. They
I was
just
like,
serving like a-
finally the better person won. I was like, obviously.
2 hours. He wins. He wins after 2 hours, and suddenly he's like on his high ass horse talking down to me. I'm just like, "How just happened?"
boy.
It's just another win.
Then he got right back quiet when he started going right back into that loser stage. Then we all
The
just
minute-
started
The
climbing.
minute we went after him, he's just like, "I don't want to play this game no more."
Yeah.
Or that
So
la-
we-
what was that? What was the clip that you had? That one clip about you, you know,
Oh yeah.
y'all was talking
Oh
about
my
me
God.
5 more times. I'm gonna quit.
I was like, y'all keep ripping on me 13 or 14 more times. I'm out of here.
Oh,
It was
boy.
good. Mags, did you see Lazy Daisy's
he said-
message?
No,
when
I
he
did
said
not.
that, I lost it. I was like, okay, I'm done.
You guys
Stop
have no
playing this
idea.
game.
Like I've been going through that whole stream, and I have like 16 clips I'm gonna upload. They're all there was so much good content out of that. It's just like what a great stream. The Among Us stream was so good too.
Aw, thank
Mhm.
you, Lazy
And we
Daisy.
even it's funny because
That's sweet.
we have our own private Discord chat because we're gonna continue to do this once a month. And our next one I think we plan on to do it on March 13th. But we were talking and they're like, what game should we play next? It's like, not Uno. For sure not Uno.
Yeah.
Please
Like
God.
that. No, no more.
He went, not. He's like, so what game are we playing on March 15th? Not Uno. He literally went right after the question, not Uno. I was like,
It's like,
eBay, sure.
let's play a game I'm good
I
at,
was
like
like-
Halo or something. Oh, wait, hold on. PlayStation users.
I was like,
You know what?
you know what?
Fuck you, Jackson.
Sorry.
Y'all need to invest into an Xbox. I'm sorry.
This name, he finna say sex.
It's amazing.
I heard you.
It's the greatest machine ever.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
we have one. I just hate the controller, and
What?
that's
It's
been my beef with
amazing.
it from when it first came out. I hate that damn controller. I'm like,
Get it like a
I-
scuff
it's too
I've
controller.
shaky in my hand. This is too
I
big.
was-
No, this is ridiculous.
Lazy Daisy, thank you for the gifted sub to Victoria. Thank you. Man, I
I'll let
love
you know.
I love that controller, man. I think the Xbox controller is amazing. Why don't you just get a scuff controller? I think those work on Xboxes. Those are kind of shaped like PlayStation
Yeah.
controllers.
You can get you a Xbox controller that kind of feels like a PlayStation controller.
Dream's just making excuses.
Oh my god.
Yes, please go check out Lazy Daisy. By the way, she plays Valorant. We check
Oh,
out her
yeah,
streams all the
Valorant.
time. Yeah, I don't even know any. I know very little about Valorant, but I have learned from Lazy Daisy.
I've learned
streams.
enough from her just
Well,
by
you know
watching
what?
sitting there.
It reminds me of Rogue Company. We played Rogue Company before. And that's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of.
I have
But
not
you-
played Valorant.
Hmm.
Because I have literally sat back and watch her and be like, okay, whatever she got going on, it must be a perfect plan because it works every goddamn time.
You know what we should play together on a stream? Fortnite.
Hell,
Let's play like let's all be like a bunch of 13-year-olds and get in Fortnite and start doing backpack boy dances.
Hey, I'm down for it though. Let's talk shit.
Oh no. Can't
I'm
play
down
any of
for-
those games. I'm sorry. Y'all ever put me in like one of those kinds of games, like where there'd be like battle royale games or like first person shooters? You will watch me absolutely fall apart.
I
I don't know
don't-
how to
I'm
play
not-
any of them. I suck.
I am not a
Oh, I'm-
Fortnite fan. I am
And
not a
I'm
Fortnite fan at all.
Not either.
But battle
I
royale
can't
games
do
I do
any
like
of that
them.
stuff.
I love battle royale games. I just don't like Fortnite. It's too childish for me. I'm
I-
all right.
I
I'm
have for a
I'm
while.
not the greatest at battle royales either. Like Call of Duty, I'm like, and then like I think that's the only battle royale I play besides like PUBG. But I'm
I can't play any of those games.
if I was
really
better
can't.
at them,
Like,
I'd probably play them a little bit more.
Yeah, because
Like my-
I hated shooters, but you know it just got to the point I ain't start playing those type of games until I met Jason and Max and everybody. They started wanting me to play. I said, all right, let me go.
Poor Dark
most
had
is-
to deal with me playing freaking Call of Duty. I'm like, Dark, you're new to the game. He's like, yeah. I was like, cool. Yeah, we'll kick back. Won't be aggressive. What am I doing? Aggressive. I'm like running in the
Hey.
building.
Man, I'm way about 200 meters behind him, 200 yards. He way up there shooting somebody. I'm like, dude, you're
like, he's
supposed
like,
to
"What
be
are you
teaching me
talking
the game. I'm like, you supposed to teach me the game, man. But I'd be like, oh well.
Hey, we got our first win, didn't we? Like in the second game
Yeah.
or something like that. It was great. we played the
We got a
boring
second one.
way, which is just sit there
Yeah,
in
it
a
was the
bush.
boring way.
We literally
just
sat
sat
in a bush the whole
all day.
time. Let everybody eliminate each other, and then we snuck up on the last team.
Until
like,
that
cool.
until that one guy came in the bush behind me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, shoot him.
It scared the shit out of me too. That he had on the screen,
Oh, yeah, babe.
screen mask too. I was like,
Who?
nah.
My
He
wife.
walked right up behind me and scared the shit out of me.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
that
like,
guy. Yeah,
fuck
my
you.
wife. The fast-paced games give her motion sickness.
Nah.
But
No,
Yeah,
it's been fun. It's been fun
You'll
playing
s-
those games.
You will spend more time watching me scream at how much I can't hit anything in those games than anything. Like it will literally make me so mad that I'll just be like, I need to turn the shit off.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
Well,
constantly
nope.
talking.
Download it
I'm
again.
constantly
It's-
talking shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually decent at Call of Duty. That was just me like trying to be
I'm
humble.
getting better
but,
at it. I'm getting better at it.
but like I talk trash the whole time. Like you literally,
Yeah.
Darklight and Mags can hear me. I'm like, boom, knocked him. I'm just better every time. I'm like,
or it get to the point he gets shot. Man, you playing like a little punk bitch. I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
I'm like, who's this inward bent knees, unathletic, chubby cheek Johnny boy shooting at me? I'm like, what is this?
I was like, man, come on, Jason, make up your mind what you go for.
Nah,
It's like, are
decent.
you going to play aggressively or are you going to play passively? Jason doesn't believe in passive play, apparently. He just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going after everybody.
But it's because someone came up.
But
Oh
hey,
yeah.
that last game that we played made him uninstall the whole damn game.
Oh, that was Halo. Yeah, I was done, and I reinstalled it, of course. I'm really good at Halo, and the funny thing is, me and Darklight won most of our games that night. Like we tore it up,
but he was.
But that last game, it got to me real bad because I just didn't play well in it, and I was like, I'm done. Darklight, what happened? I was like, I uninstalled the game. It's like, what? I'm like, yeah.
We went over there to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh, the newest Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out that day.
I was like, I need that high octane Yu-Gi-Oh action right now in my life, so let's do it. Yes, Halo Infinite.
It's crazy because that's sitting on my PlayStation 5, and I'm like, I really should play this game, and I'm like,
fun.
I don't feel like turning it on.
It is. It's fun. It's straight fun.
Really fun.
But at the same time, I don't need my 9-year-old coming in and going, oh, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to play. It's like, no, my Yu-Gi-Oh, my Yu-Gi-Oh. Look at your own. Leave me alone.
Yep.
Yeah, Lazy Days. It's Halo Infinity. I love
Because
it. I play any
it's
Halo,
completely free,
Yeah,
so
any Halo.
it should be on everything, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not giving him the opening. I'm sorry. Like, nope. He already saw that I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still have all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards from when I was little, and he collects Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. So he's like, he went through the whole Yu-Gi-Oh phase.
Oh, you want to take it that way? Jason? Let go, man. Let go. Hey, let go, cuz. Hey.
What do you got? I'm about to.
Hey.
Do you got the wing?
I got mine.
Do you got the winged dragon of Raw? Hold on, green screen.
I got mine.
Oh yeah, I got that, but it's in the other box though.
Hold on,
I gotta get to that box.
Yeah.
I got another box full of stuff, so I can't get them all out. You know, this
Sorry,
is
don't know
what I
where
was
they all
using.
at.
Background, but yeah. Oh,
This is what I was using
Are we
in
flexing
tournaments
Yu-Gi-Oh
and stuff.
cards right now? Ooh, winged dragon of Raw.
The Wing Dragon of yeah.
I don't know. I know I have something in here. I got one
Dark
of them.
Magician
Two
girl?
of them. That's a lie.
Look at
That's
her.
a lie. I got 2 of them. I got like 2 of them. I don't know.
To everybody in the chat, let me tell y'all something.
I'm proud of that, okay? Like, I fought people
Oh,
to
the
get my
Blackluster
hands on
Dragon.
one of these.
Hey, to everybody in the chat, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Dreams is a collector. I'm gonna tell you this shit now. She collects every goddamn thing.
Terrible collector.
She collects everything.
these
She has BTS. She has all kinds. She cosplays. So she's shit. If you talking about 2 people that spoil, you got Jason and Dream. Both of these motherfuckers are fucking spoiled.
Do you guys
I'm
have the
not
5
spoiled.
pieces of
Oh
Exodia?
shit!
I got 4. I got
Oh.
4.
Yeah, that ain't
I
summoning.
got all
them.
5
That's
of
not
them.
gonna
Short
summon
one.
them.
I'm short 1.
You can't send Exodia out there with 1 leg. You need both of his legs.
Like, for me, like, he said BTS. They're literally right behind me.
Got the whole goddamn whole
The
group
whole
down.
dynamite set.
Man,
My
The
wife-
whole
my-
dynamite set.
My wife commented, she's like, I feel like we are in an elementary school playground flexing cards at the moment.
Zach, that's exactly what just happened.
That's exactly
what
we
just
just
happened.
did.
Mags was into Pogs. Lazy Daisy Mags was super into Pogs.
Oh my gosh, that was my thing.
I'm a
Oh.
huge collector
When
too.
everybody was into
Dreams.
Pokemon, I was into Pogs.
I collect like old school
Mm.
video game stuff too. Like I have my favorite old game, Super Mario RPG, complete in box.
Complete.
Ooh,
Always
that's
stay
pretty.
neat, boy. Stay neat
Shout
with
out,
it, cuz.
shout out to my wife getting that for me.
I think the most like pristine, brand new thing, old school game wise, I have is the game Knights it's the first Knights game that is like a side project Sega did.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yep,
I
I know
It's
exactly
the
what you're talking about.
Japanese collector's edition PS2. I saw it at a con and I was like, "Oh my god, I love this game." So I bought it. My husband's watching me buy it. He's like, "You don't even own like a Japanese PlayStation." I was like, "I don't care. Do you not understand? It is a Japanese edition, collectors." Oh, nice.
Dreams Lazy Daisy wants to know what was your first ever video game.
Oh.
No, it's like the guy game. or
When
something.
she laughs like that, you know it's something coming. Oh.
Okay, so I've been a PlayStation kid my whole life, but hilariously, I started off as a Nintendo kid. Okay, so
And Nintendo
Mario.
rocks.
Man, I
Hell
got
yeah.
y'all beat by
Started off
years
Mario.
ahead.
I
Okay,
started
what was your
Mario
first game,
and
Dark Knight?
Tetris.
Huh?
What was your first game?
My first game was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sega Genesis, bro.
That's old, man. But Outlaw
Oh
on
no, I had
Atari.
Super. Yeah, I had for
Oh,
me,
you lucky bastard.
we had the Atari, so Tetris was our jam up until the first Nintendo dropped.
Speaking of
And then Mom
Atari,
bought the first Nintendo.
speaking of
and-
Atari, me and my wife literally just bought a complete Atari inbox.
Man, you little spoiled ass something.
We really did.
See, he's spoiled. He's spoiled.
Yeah.
Dreams, you are too. Calm down.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not
you
buying
are.
retro games.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
buying-
What else?
it's
Okay.
My wife's like very
You know
spoiled.
Very.
But no, she.
You know-
So we actually recently bought it. The Atari Atari 2600 complete in box. The box is in all right shape. If you had to get it graded, it's probably around a 6 or a 7. And it has all the matching serial numbers on the paperwork and the machine and everything. So yeah,
Man,
we just purchased that.
You got the full OG one.
Yep,
Oh
and then remember, I do have that
God.
Nintendo complete in box, that Nintendo NES complete in box. We have that. That's actually around the corner in my room.
Damn, boy. You're gonna have to make you a caveman room.
And the
A
thing
good
is,
game room for you, dog.
I feel
Put
bad
all that stuff
because
up.
like I got my wife into collecting this stuff with me, so now we're both addicted. So we're just like, oh, do we have that? Do we need it? Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, that's the danger of when you rope in a significant other into it. So like I was a collector before
Heck
I met
yeah,
my
Lazy.
husband,
Yeah, we don't have any room. for any more
and
stuff.
when I sat there and I married him, like we discovered a like secondhand game store recently where they sell like old school games. Like they'll go all the way as far back as like Atari and stuff, and you can buy like the really rare gems in their cases. So like my husband was really big into like the wrestling games of like the 90s and the early 2000s. He was like
Oh,
obsessed
yeah.
with them. So like
Oh yeah, we do.
we were in there one afternoon and he saw it was the WWE Here Comes the Pain.
Oh my
like-
god, great game on the PlayStation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Was that the one on the
way
PlayStation?
back
Like-
when.
Him, yeah, it's for PlayStation. It's
PlayStation
PlayStation
2,
2 and
yep.
him and his best friend, who is also our roommate, Kevin, they're just sitting there looking at it. They go, "You want to split 50-50?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're totally leaving the store with this game." I'm like looking at them. They're literally negotiating who's paying how much, and they're like, "Doesn't matter. This game is going to our house, okay? We're going to play this game. We're gonna set this game up. We're gonna play it, and we're gonna whoop the kids' ass in it." Yo, man.
Oh my god,
Okay.
those were
Ever
really
since-
good games.
Those
Ever
were
though.
since they
games,
brought
though.
that damn game home, I kid you not, it's been nonstop chaos
Mhm.
when that damn
Yep.
game goes on. The screaming, "Oh, you stole my title! What kind of move was that?"
Like those games are so good
There's
because
4 boys
Mhm.
screaming about this game. I'm like, y'all need to stop.
I think I stopped playing
wow.
those games once they did the SmackDown versus Raw games. I stopped playing those because I remember
They have
because
one of those.
yeah, because I remember it was SmackDown Just Bring It, which had The Rock on it.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
rock.
And then
on
and
it.
after that it was SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, which was really good. And then after Shut Your Mouth was Here
Shut
Comes
your mouth
the
was
Pain.
mad good.
Yeah, and then Here Comes the Pain came out after that. And I loved Here Comes the Pain because it had my favorite wrestler in it, Goldberg. And I was like, yeah, I get
Yeah.
Goldberg finally. It was like, good to spear the shit out of people. Speaking of spearing, my son really likes when I spear him. I'll like pick him up and go, spear. And he'll be like, do it again, do it again. Oh my God.
Oh no, be careful. Be careful. I'm telling you. We've been doing that with our 6-year-old since he was like 1. Kid is beyond obsessed. I think he's like a cult fan, literally, of everything wrestling related. He's like sitting there walking around at school going, I'm gonna defeat you at Money in the Bank.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
take your title. I'm like,
Oh
oh my
gosh.
god. Like, kid, you need to stop.
Yeah, that's
You'll
my
get in
Oh my
side right
trouble.
God.
there.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, he used to. And say, my wife was like, he used to pronounce spear different when he was little. Because I used to do it when he was a little kid. I'm like, spear, spear. He'd go, beer, daddy, beer. I want more beer, 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 me, daddy. Like, because it's just like I love it.
Oh
He
god.
used to love it. It's so cute.
Cause mine like to be, he like to be bench pressed. Like you pick him up in the head, just throw him. He like
Oh,
being
I'm
thrown
not. Yeah,
across the road.
I just spear my child.
No. I am horribly cursed in my house. The boys are obsessed with RKOing each other.
Oh my God. Yes.
Ooh.
Do they do it out of nowhere? Just don't even like tell them what's
Yup.
gonna happen. Just like.
Literally, you'll see my 6-year-old run at his older brother and just be like, oh! I'm just like, oh my god, one of these days you guys are gonna
I'd
kill
be-
each other. Stop.
I'd be stone cold stunning kids or something just out of nowhere.
Oh
just be
yeah.
like, and then
Just-
get in
just
their
for the
face.
fun of it.
Just do it, get in their face like Stone
Oh.
Cold would, just like, I got you. That'd been good.
And then my
Ah.
9-year-old thinks it's funny to F5 his 6-year-old brother, and I'm just like, you guys need to stop. Y'all killing me. Just stop. You're not Brock Lesnar. Please stop F5ing your damn kid, brother.
Let's be real. No one's Brock Lesnar. That dude a beast, literally.
Yeah, completely.
That
I used
kid
to-
is so he's just like my 6-year-old's like, come on, F5 me, go ahead, I dare you. And you just see him pick him up. It's like, I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
Wrestling.
Like, I'm not taking y'all to the hospital.
I go through that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I literally I tell them all the time when they fall, like, cause I'm considered a mean parent because I laugh at my kids first thing the minute they fall.
I'm like, I
Laugh.
told you so.
like my kid tripped because he didn't tie his shoes, and I started laughing so hard.
We kind of wait for his reaction. We're just like,
Nope, I
Is he
didn't. Nope,
hurt?
I didn't wait for the.
yeah, we wait, and then we're like,
Yeah,
oh,
we
it's okay,
wait.
buddy. It's okay. And we're like, hey.
But it's weird because if you sit there and if you laugh at a
You
kid,
wait.
they completely laugh right back. And if you sit there and be like, ooh,
Exactly.
then
Yeah,
they be
because
like,
like,
okay,
I
it
want to
hurt.
say, like, I want to do the mom thing and be like, oh no, honey, are you okay? But I'm like, if I do that, they're gonna start crying, and it's like, it's probably
Then
just a
yeah,
scratch. It's
the child,
okay.
Right.
then
They
the
don't
child will
react,
start
they don't cry,
crying. But
right.
shit, mine, I'd be like that. I just start laughing at it. Be like, see, I told you, little lad. He'd start laughing right back. I told you too, motherfucker. I'm like, damn, hold on, I ain't
Y'all-
teach you that word.
Y'all are gonna laugh, but eventually your kids are really gonna be in pain. So when they're laughing at you, they're gonna laugh in pain, like, like you know. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, like I don't know. I think it's just because my firstborn literally put me through the ringer on falling and testing gravity before he was 1. So like, I shit you not, I was like in the ER more times than necessary. They were starting to know us by name because like they would panic and be like, "Oh my god, we need to go to the hospital." So like we'd sit there wasting our damn afternoons or nights because like they want to sit for observation. I'm like, I already know they're gonna tell us, just watch him, make sure he didn't pass out, make sure he didn't get concussed, no sleeping for 3 hours. We know, okay, but like, so I know when they're like really in pain versus them just playing with gravity. So I'm just like, they spend all day playing with gravity. When the last time we had a serious scare was when my 9-year-old thought it was funny to put on chanclas, which is like sandals in the summertime, and climb a tree. And then he fell out of the tree and broke his arm.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
But
ouch.
but my mom and my dad were both screaming at him, going, "Hey, you're not supposed to be climbing in chanclas. Don't climb the trees. If you want to climb, put some sneakers on. Put some sneakers on if you're gonna climb." And he's like, "No, it's okay. I can climb, no problem with my sandals." And we're just like, "He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall. He's gonna fall."
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
you could hear my dad in Spanish going, "Te vas a caer, te vas a caer." And I'm just like, he's gonna fall, and we're gonna end up in the ER, and this is gonna be that. See, what did I tell you? He's sitting there with a broken arm. He's like, my arm's broken. Like I'm trapped at work. My husband had to take him, and I'm trapped at work. And I go and I get out of work and I rush to the hospital. He's still sitting in the ER, like they like tending to him. And I'm like, how bad's the break? And he's because I never broken bones. My husband has though. He's like, oh, he kind of fell out of a tree and broke his arm. He says it so nonchalantly. I'm just like.
It's just a broken arm.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just broken
freaking out.
arm.
He's calm as a cucumber. He's just like, well, luckily he doesn't need surgery, but what did you learn? And he looks at me and he goes, I should have listened to Grandpa.
Oh my god.
Lesson learned.
He's like 7 years old, totally understands. It's like, I should have listened to Grandpa.
Lazy Daisy.
Lesson learned.
Lazy Daisy's like, shit, I still play with gravity.
I think we all do. When it
I
comes
need,
down to have a kid, I mean, you still gonna be playing with gravity.
I need gravity to kind of like be a little bit less pulling me because I want to dunk again, and I just need you to let up a little bit.
Cause I still jump off my house
Oh fuck that, dude! My knees will not be able.
when
to
I'm
handle
sitting
that.
there, getting the leaves off. Instead of using a ladder, I just jump down.
I think every morning there's not a time me or my wife don't look at each other after hearing one of our bones pop and going, "Damn, what the hell was that?" Like, and that's just getting out of the bed. We're just like, boom! You hear this explosion, and we're just like,
It's like you just hear, and it's like, what was that?
she's like, "Was that your knee?" I was like, "That was my knees, ankles, and my wrist." I was like, "I don't know what that was."
It's usually my back that makes that noise, and my
God.
husband has
I
been
just run in
like,
the
"Are you
corners.
okay there?" I was like, "I'm alright."
You cut corners too quickly? Yeah, you do, babe.
Ooh,
My wife,
ouch.
yeah, my wife likes to do this thing where she likes to scare us too, and that pops bones in my body when I don't expect it. She does. She's like a freaking child in the house. Like I'll be walking in from checking the mail, don't even expect her to be behind the door, and she goes boo, and I'm like, what the?
He's just like this. He's like, and she'd be like, "Boo."
I do. I'm like, and then she laughs at me, not like, oh babe, I'm sorry for scaring you. She just laughs, and she's like, oh my god. I think she calls me an idiot too.
I do
don't
that too.
know. I'm just
I do that too. I scare my
Oh,
husband too. And my
gosh.
favorite time to scare him, my favorite time to
Just pop
scare
my
him
back.
is to catch him off guard because he leaves the door unlocked when he goes to take a shower. So like I'll quietly sneak in there and I'll stand
I do
right
the
like where
same.
the
Oh
opening
my
of the
gosh.
curtain
Yes,
is.
me too.
And I'll just stand there real quietly and he's like rinsing and then he'll open it. Oh my god.
Yep, I do the same thing to my husband. Oh, he hates it.
Oh man!
I'll do. What
Don't
I'll
give my
do is
wife
I'll
ideas.
split
Stop
the.
talking, guys. You guys are giving her ideas.
I split
No,
the shower
everybody
curtain because we have
and
like
give
the
her as
fabric.
many ideas as possible.
You have the fabric one too, man.
Yeah, the fabric and the plastic, and so I'll get in between of them, and so like when he's done washing his face and stuff, he'll look at me, he'll see me standing there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so hilarious.
Y'all are torture.
Like sometimes
Y'all
it
are
gets to
torture.
the point where I like sense. I'm like, I feel like she's trying to. I was like, because I like haven't heard from her. I'm like, I think she might be trying to scare me. So I'll like look around corners, like all sneaky, and then I'm like, oh, she's not even trying to scare me. She's sitting on the couch. I'm like, damn it.
Got that man. Got that man
That's how we like
spooked.
it.
Got that
Good
man
job,
spooked.
Lisa.
Oh
There you go. That's how
god.
you're supposed to do. Like, cause he even says it. He's like, I know you're in here. Like sometimes he'll know, like as quiet as I can be, and I'll still like a giggle will pass or something, or I'll just be like, I'll breathe too hard by accident, and he'll be like, he's like, I know you're in here. My body's tense. This is how I know you're here.
Well,
Yep.
I guess I could say I ain't never been scared, so
Oh, don't worry. When you get a
It
woman,
happens.
I'm gonna be like, hey, listen.
It
First thing
happens.
you need to do is scare
I
the
mean
shit out of him.
if I were to say if any
It's
of my
gonna happen.
exes have tried to scare me, never could.
Oh,
I'm
don't
not
worry.
really the
Whenever
scary
you get a
type.
new girlfriend, I want to do an evaluation process, and I'm gonna tell her, I was like, first thing you need to do is scare I want you to scare the anime right out of his name. So hardcore.
That won't happen. I'll probably scare her out her skin. I'm very good at doing the scares.
No. Yeah, my husband's good at scaring me, but apparently lately I've been winning the war because he gets very scared now.
I don't even try because I just know that's a battle I'm not gonna win. I'm not going into war with that.
Do it.
It's like,
Don't
listen,
do it.
yeah. I
Don't do it.
I understand
Don't
that's
do it.
that's an easy loss. So it's like, nope, not happening.
I forgot who it was.
This is
that
funny
said-
as hell. Everybody talking about they getting scared by their damn significant. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to say because I'm just quiet as a mouse over
No.
here.
You think that's bad, okay? So I'm the oldest of 5 siblings, and my mom was a
Oh.
single mom raising us, okay? So like we used to scare the living hell out of each other all day, every day.
That
And then
conjuring.
like we learned that our mom is the like boss of it, okay? Because like you know how when you walk upstairs, stairs creak?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My mom has this amazing ability to walk upstairs and never make a creak sound.
She's
Yeah,
ghost.
she didn't
She's
teach me that.
She doesn't exist.
She gliding upstairs, ain't
Margaret, what's the cameras in the van say? Is she a ghost?
she? Yeah,
She is
gliding up some stairs, bro.
crazy good at. She's crazy good at it. She's caught all 5 of us off guard several times. Dude, I used to leave my door open because the stairs and the door right there. She used to be so good at it. She would like creep over the banister like this. It'd be like, so this is the banister and this is her eyes just watching you, and you're just like, you turn around.
Oh god.
Like, that was my mom, so I'm like, no. I'm not trying to play scare games with everybody. I learned my lesson.
Lazy's like, your mom just knows the house really well, knows the creaking spots and everything.
Yeah,
man. Go up
she
and down
knows,
those stairs
yeah.
all the time.
Yep.
I don't know, because it's no matter what house we move into, if it's got stairs, she manages to miss the creaking spot every time
I'm
if
pretty
she's trying to
sure
scare us.
Maybe when your mom
hear
is
me
choosing
out,
that.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh,
She
here
has
we go.
5 of you, right? She has 5 of you.
Mhm.
Trust me, you learn how to be the most quietest person when you're trying to put your child down for a nap.
Yeah.
So I swear to God, mothers with more than you just go through it so
I say
many
it's like,
times.
it's like, I want to say like by the
You become
3rd or the
ninjas.
4th one, you're like pure ninja mode. I was like,
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that.
Oh, dude, it's so funny because when we're playing games and like when one of Mags's kids are awake and they're maybe being too loud, you just hear her go, "Shut the f- up! You're being so loud!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" It's like, damn, all right, Mark. It's like ground them. That'll teach them.
Yeah, which never happens.
Yeah.
No, it happens.
no, they get grounded off stream. There's a difference.
Ninja mode.
Right.
You
for
guys
one
don't get to
kid.
witness it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Oh
crazy.
boy.
Me, not quiet. I guess it's a dad thing. Me, I'm just like, and even my
dads
oh,
ain't
yeah.
quiet at all.
No,
We try to be the noisiest
my-
motherfucker out
Loud
there.
as hell.
My wife
Loud
tells
as
me when I
hell.
get home from work at like 5 in the morning, she's just like, "You are the noisiest fucker." Like, dude, I know. She's like, can you just not make noise? Like, make it a challenge to not make noise in the morning. I'm like, I can't.
Now, I gotta say, I'm probably can be quiet, but I just choose not to. Like,
Dude,
man,
I try,
fuck it, I'm doing
and
it.
then I step on something or I
Just
hit
like
the
now,
door on
my
accident. I'm like,
My son is right here behind here, sleep, and I'm over here making all this damn noise, and he ain't woke up yet. Y'all probably hear his ass snore.
Nope. Oh, I did hear your son snore one time when we were playing games. I was like, Darko, what the hell is that? You're like, that's my son.
Then my
he was-
son.
yeah. I
No,
can't
you see,
say
but
much.
that's the thing. That's the thing, Darklight. You've kind of sleep trained your kid to sleep around noise, so
Right.
now the noise
Mhm.
doesn't even faze him. Like
Mm.
my oldest is sleep trained against loud noise. My youngest, when he was a newborn, forget it. Like you couldn't make a sound around him, like because even pin droppings would wake him up. Like he's that light of a sleeper. So like you have to find that weird balance with them. But
Yeah.
like I know people who have like full blown like loud music, vacuums running, like cleaning their house deep clean style, and the kid is snoring in the next room. I'm just like, how'd you do that? How'd you do
Right.
that? Because I want to know.
Or the magic of getting your kid out of the car and keep them in a sleep. I have never, with all
Oh
5 of
my
my kids, I've never found the
God.
magic of that.
It's so hard. It is so hard. Like because we live on the 4th story and there's no elevator, so you're walking up like 4 flights of stairs. So
Right.
like when the kids are sleeping and you're trying to bring them upstairs, you're like trying to make sure you're stepping evenly the whole time. And you can't go too fast. You
Nope.
can't go too slow. And I was just like,
Right.
oh, this is so stressful. It's like, dude, why can't y'all just stay asleep?
I remember our son, when he was little, the only way he would go to sleep is if he listened to waterfall sounds. So we had like a YouTube 8-hour video of just waterfall river sounds, and that's the only thing that he would go to sleep to. And even when, and then we knew when that video stopped, because when the video stopped, he was awake. And I'm like, wow. Yep, waterfalls and the screen. Yeah, we watched the same video so much it burnt into the screen. Like my wife said, that waterfall sound. So we know that video because it's burnt into the screen on some old phone of mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
No,
what it was.
because-
When it went off, he would know, and he'd trigger him up to awake. And we're like, oh, restart the video. And we're like, slapping, like, trying to find the phone because it's pitch black and tired. And and
No, my kid.
big shout out to my wife, because she, through that whole time he was a baby, was the one that got up with him every time. Not me. So big shout out to her for that, because
boss lady.
I felt
my
so
mom.
bad.
My mom gave me the advice. She's like, get yourself a white noise machine before you have your first one. Like, I was still pregnant. She's like, I bought you a white noise machine. And it had like the sounds of like the forest, the ocean, a heartbeat, the rain. And she's like, this will be your best friend the minute you find the sound that soothes them. And I'm like, okay. So I gave it a shot, and we discovered the rain is like their sleep noise. The sound of pouring rain. So, like, now it's to the point where I can sit there and I can tell, hey, Alexa, can you play ambient noises? And she'll ask me which one is, like, the sound of rain. And she'll just play rain all night. So, like, you'll hear the Alexa running all night long. It doesn't go off. It just, the sound of rain. And I'm just like, is it raining outside? No, that's just the
You didn't find out until after the kid was telling. Man, that's sorry about that. Lacey.
I have never used one of those at all for mine.
Oh my god.
He was just able to go to sleep as long as you're near him. He was able to go to sleep. So I've never actually ever had to use one. At all.
Another funny
my
thing
kids
about
go to sleep to I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah, you were watching last night.
Because I don't let them say dick, so they can't say dick, so it's the Van Dyke Show. So it's either I Love Lucy or the Van Dyke Show. So it's those two shows that they ask for.
My son,
when they go to bed.
He was super young, like between the ages of 1 and 2, whatever. When he was born into the age of 2, he loved the sound of the Xbox turning on, that little bling. And then he loved it, and literally he'd be knocked out. No, it's funny. He's laying there knocked out cold, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna play a little bit of Xbox," and then that little turn on, immediately awake. He looks, and I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Damn it, dude!" He knew when that sound came on, it was go time. He was excited. Oh my god, it was literally it was on point, and that was back when the first Xbox One came out. It was a sensor. You touch that sensor
me
and
too.
turn on.
Lazy Daisy.
As a baby, he would just slap the sensor. He loved the noise, but the poor Xbox turned on and off so many times because of him. But he was so triggered by that noise that it would automatically. He'd be in another room. I'm like, all right, cool. He can't hear this. Around the corner, there he is. He's like, he couldn't talk, but I knew that look. He's like, "What's up, Dad? What you doing?" He's like, "What are you about to do?"
Nice, Lazy Daisy, nice.
That's my kids with the sound of a PlayStation going on.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
They are like all the way on the other side of the house. I will press the button. You will hear the beep, and I can just hear them. Mom, what you playing?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Jordan.
Yeah, Gavin would hear it from a mile away, and that's when he'd be up and like, dang it, dude.
Because my son, he reacts to only 2 sounds: the PlayStation being turned on, and if he hears zombies, he'll come running in. He'll know, okay, I know he's playing a horror game or something. He'd be like, I want to watch the horror game, but you going to have a nightmare, but never happened.
Yeah.
No, I kid you not. So, because Darklight, you remember how you did that watch party for Welcome to Raccoon City?
Mm-hmm.
And we were watching it, and the kids came home one night, and that night they came home, and they saw, and they were like, I had to mute, and they were like, what you watching? I was like, that new Resident Evil movie. They're like, can we watch it? I was like, no. No, not yet. And they're like, are we going to be able to watch it? I was like, you know what? When it comes out, I'll rent it. I'll rent it. You can watch it.
Because my son loves horror movies, so he'd be fine. The only ones he probably had an issue with would be The Conjuring 4. And Tales from the Crypt Demon Night.
Oh, Demon Night was so good. What a great movie.
The two that he would get creeped out about.
Now, all that shit I talked about you about not knowing Team America.
He just had a little spook last week. We were watching Demon Slayer and the Michael Jackson demon. That night, he ended up having a nightmare of that Michael Jackson demon coming together. I'm like, well, we can't watch Demon Slayer.
Oh my God! The fact that you mentioned Demon Knight, the Tales from the Crypt movie, Darklight.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you haven't seen the most famous movie in the world. You redeemed yourself. That was such a good movie, man. And my
Of
wife's right.
course.
Tales from the Crypt show was good too, man. I used to love
Yeah,
watching
the
it.
whole
was.
show was
God,
But
that
yeah,
show,
Demon Knight
that
was
show
so
scared
good.
the hell out of me.
Oh, I loved it, dude. And then I remember
He scared me. He scared it. I would have to skip. I would have to skip like the first 10 minutes of like the show just to make sure I don't see him to start it. I'll be like, I'll watch the episode, but I won't like look at him. I'll be like, turn the TV down or mute it. I'm
wow.
like, I can't look at you.
The
I'm
Crypt
looking
Keeper
somewhere
was
else.
his name
Bro,
or
you
whatever?
creep me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he creeped me the hell out.
I remember that Tales from the Crypt inspired Stephen King's Creep Show movie, which was
Yeah.
really good too. Man,
Creep
that scared the crap out of me too. One, I never trusted cereal again. I always thought every cereal box came with cockroaches in it. And then
Where's my cake?
oh my God! And then the part where the dude drowned, and then the people came back alive, and that's creepy.
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
fog, wasn't it?
Yeah, something. But I just remember that movie scared the crap out of me. But it was so good, man. Oh man, Creep Show 2 was all right. But yeah, mine used to have the Crypt Keeper.
Okay, see, I used back then. I had like a small model of the coffin and the creeper, and then you close it, open it back up. He come out shaking. I'll be like, man, it was so fun to have.
One
I
thing
lost
my
it so
wife
Scared the
bad.
hell out of me.
My wife loves
Scared the
horror
hell.
movies. Horror movies is her shit. So
Not
Mine
mine.
too.
yeah,
Oh,
I like
man.
horror movies. My wife though is just like really into detail.
Of course,
Yeah, she's like she loves Freddy Krueger. That's her shit. So,
Nope, that's not mine.
yeah,
That's
she
the one I
loves Freddy
don't
Krueger.
like.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy. I think it's because I kind of messed myself up because, like, you know how when parents tell you when you're a kid, don't do this or don't watch this, it'll
Yeah.
scare you.
Mm-hmm.
I was that kid that never listened. So, like, my mom would wait till, like, all the kids were in bed to watch horror movies. My dumbass didn't listen.
You would sit
So,
out and watch with her
I
secretly.
was little sitting behind the couch watching these movies. I'm scared out of my mind. I was like, I need to move. I'm scared. I don't want to watch
Shit.
this movie. Why am I watching this movie?
I remember
So like I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
all
the
of
time
the
for
scary
me.
movies, all of them, when like all the old school classics, like all of the Freddy Krueger movies, all of the Halloween movies, all the Scream movies, all like the first Exorcist. I damn well wasn't supposed to be watching that movie, but I
No,
watched the
of course,
first
no.
Exorcist movie. I've seen
Um,
all the Poltergeist movies, like, and this was all before I was like 10 years old.
Puppet Master had me second guessing on my toys for a long time when I was
Oh my!
little.
Oh, I love Puppet
Bro.
Master. Ooh.
I
Hey,
was
Maggie.
too
Oh my
young
God,
to
you-
watch that.
Lisa
Mm-mm.
wants to
I
know
hate
why
Puppet
not
Master.
Freddy.
Man.
Oh, I don't know, but he gives me nightmares for some reason. I don't know
Well,
why,
that's
but every
that's the
time I hear
point.
anything, I know I don't like it. It really triggers
I
something.
think
So listen, Jeff was when the new movie came out a few years back. I told Jeff, I said, if you want to watch it, you need to watch it when I am completely not around. So he thought he'd be okay watching it when I was dead asleep. As soon as he pushed play on that in the beginning and the song played, man, I woke up and looked at him. I said,
love
turn it off.
Leprechaun movies.
Turn
Love
it off.
those.
And he was like, are you serious? He's like, you were like snoring dead asleep. But I'm like, no, I can't
No,
do
it's
Freddy.
deep
I don't
in
know
your
what it
psyche.
is, but I just
Deep
can't.
in there.
Means it's working.
Mhm.
I remember
Yeah,
the
it's-
only.
Another series I used to like would be the Wishmaster series.
Yeah, Wishmaster.
Oh,
was
yeah.
I
good
remember
too.
those.
Wishmaster
Yeah.
movies.
Me
Those
too.
were
Good.
pretty good.
Yep, I watched those with my
No,
dad.
so my father-in-law is such a huge fan of Puppet Master. He owns all them fucking puppets.
Really?
Every
that
single
would freak me
Oh my
out a
I need to
little.
one.
come.
God.
I need to hang out with
That would
him and
freak
see
me
it.
out.
So the next time we see my mother-in-law like once a week or once every 2 weeks. The next
Yeah,
time we
take
go
the
over
picture.
there, I'll have him
Please
take
take a
out the set.
take a picture.
Like, you're
Please take
fucking
a picture.
scary. They
Yeah,
scare
I
the
bet.
shit out of me. I was like, I'm like full blown
Leprechaun
traumatized when I see them.
Was freaking
'Cause
crazy.
I remember back then I went to like a horror convention and there was a guy that made the puppets and every last one of them. I was like, ooh, let me take
Yeah.
all these home right now.
He
Man,
owns
I ain't
all of
he's
them,
not selling
and
them. He's just
they're
making
not
them.
some like they're not some little things. They're like freaking huge.
Yeah.
They're like
Mm.
the size they should be from the movies,
Damn.
and they're so realistic. Like, bro,
Chucky
they scare
was
the hell
creepy
out of me.
too.
I'm like,
My dad.
freaked me out.
My dad doesn't have anything cool like that, but he does have a cool horror story. So you guys remember Candyman? You know, you
Yeah.
say Candyman
Yes.
in the mirror.
Yes.
So one day, my dad and his wife at the time were watching it, and my dad went to the bathroom. And my dad told me the story. He said, "Yeah, I went to the bathroom and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it." So he said like Candyman, you know, in the mirror. And my dad said right when he got out of the bathroom, someone knocked on the door, and his wife went and answered the door, and she's like, "Oh, honey, the Candyman's here." Remember when people used to come to your door and bring candy?
Yeah,
Like
brain
say, "Hey,
can,
can
yeah.
you buy the world's best chocolate, whatever?"
Mm-hmm.
Timing was perfect because she's like, "Oh, the Candyman's here." My dad was just like, "What the fuck?" And like, it's just like so that
Oh,
actually happened to my
I
dad.
stopped. I never wanted to do the Bloody Mary lazy days because
Nope.
I did the Bloody Mary.
I've
stuff.
I've
I
had
never did any of them.
Yeah, I
I
did it.
literally had a friend that did it a long time ago, and pretty much soon after he ended up dead. So I don't know. We don't know what the hell happened. We don't know if he just like he
Might
had a
have
heart
brought on
attack.
his own karma.
And so I don't. That's why I've never
Ooh-wee.
played. I've never done it.
I did it. I did it, but I mean,
Dude.
I'm good. I think I'm alive. I don't think that Bloody Mary lady wanted to deal with me. She's like, "Oh fuck this. This is more haunting for me." She's like, just leave me go."
So I
Nope.
I really, like I said, we don't know what happened. We were watching a Bloody Mary movie. It was old school. We was just sitting back watching it, and it's time for all the kids to go home. We went home. We ended up finding out the next day because we wonder, why he ain't coming outside to play. He passed on. And we were like, what the hell just happened? And find out from his mom. His mom said he went into the bathroom and said did the Bloody Mary, and just all of a sudden he just was out.
Oh wow.
So that's why I do not play with that shit. I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't know.
That's the one thing I
I'm-
don't. Hey,
I'm
fuck that.
Gucci. So
And
like,
to answer your question later today, yes, I'm still watching Attack on Titan. I got to watch the new season, the new episode tonight.
Mary don't want me. Mary didn't want me either, lazy. So question for all of us since we're on the horror movie topic. What was like the first horror movie you guys all watched that actually gave you scared, like made you scared? Like for the first time, you're like, "Holy shit, I'm scared!" Like mine was Evil Dead 2. The first time I ever seen, it wasn't the first scary movie I ever watched, but Evil Dead 2 is the one where I was like, I can't go to bed at night. I'm not going to sleep. I was like, I can't. It's too creepy. The fucking lady in the cellar and shit, that scared the shit out of me. Like literally, that was what that haunted me, was the part where they were in the cabin in the woods, the dude and his girlfriend. They found this old recorder tape and they put it in the recorder, and the guy's like, we're searching for stuff, and I'm gonna read some scriptures from this book that we found, and he's reading and then during the tape he's just like, my wife started acting weird and she started to attack me, so I had to kill her and I buried her in the cellar. And I was like, oh no. And then out of nowhere, that bitch in the cellar, she's there. And I was like, that scared the shit out of me. I've never wanted to go to basements, into basements alone ever for the longest time, because I was worried some crazy bitch was in the cellar ready to kill me. But that was the first time it scared me. What's up?
Pretty traumatizing,
Bruce
yeah.
Amber? Dab. One more. Oh, guess what? Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you? That was for you, Val. I saw 3 of them. But yeah, that was the first time. It scared the crap out of me too. But I saw Evil Dead before it.
Oh, on everybody.
Oh, for lazy. What about you guys? What was the first one that actually like made you scared?
If I had to say, I don't think I had a movie that really scared the hell out of me. That was horror related in a way, but I do have to say, it was the movie that Tom Cruise was in a long time ago when he was young. The movie called Legend. Anybody saw that with the big ass devil at the end of that motherfucker? That scared the shit out of me. That's the one time I was like, oh hell no! If this how he looked, I don't want to have nothing to do with that.
The Ring, Poltergeist, yeah.
Then probably later on after that will probably be Candyman, because in our part, because I was originally born in Chicago, so in certain downtown area they even had the little whole, his face print and all that. So that probably scared me a little bit more after that.
Right.
Other than that, I really don't get scared as often.
Dude, I mean, the only time I ever got scared like that again was when I saw Paranormal Activity.
Okay, yeah, I take that back. Shit, yep.
Yeah, I
thing-
had to say paranormal
my-
activity. I was
my-
going to say that too.
Paranormal
I
activity.
did.
Yeah.
I did no research on the movie. I just heard it was a good,
ain't-
scary
yeah,
movie, so I
went
watched
in
it.
First-
blind.
I was like, "What?
Nope.
Oh man!"
So I knew, you know what's funny is I knew about the movie before it like hit the mainstream. So
Mhm.
I knew about it. It was like still in the indie circuit, and they were like, if you guys want to see this movie come to theaters, you know, put your name on this petition and like help boost it. And I was like, I was one of those stupid motherfuckers that just signed it because I was like, this movie actually looks pretty legit. I'd go see it in the movies. Saw it in movies. It didn't scare me. The first one didn't scare me. It was the second one that did the number, and I was just like, oh no, I'm not watching the rest of these movies.
Dude, like the thing is, like, and so like, because you know, Mags can definitely tell you about this. She used to be a paranormal hunter, but so like the thing that scared me about Paranormal Activity is when I watched the movie, I had no idea it was filmed like that Blair Witch style, like real life. I had no idea. When I watched it, I was like, holy shit. And like even Mags was just like, you want to know the reason that scary movie scared the shit out of me, Jason? I was like, what? She's like, because that shit can happen. She's like, there are demons out there that will fucking do that to you. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck that. I was like, yeah,
Yep.
not me. So yeah, that scared that movie. That was the next time. Like
You don't want to see, like somebody would say, oh, I've never seen that shit before. You don't want to see it.
No,
Like,
you
No,
don't.
you don't.
You
No.
don't want to be anywhere near that kind of stuff. Like, you don't want to see
Nope.
it, so keep it that way.
Valorous is like, I'll punch a
I can-
fucking demon.
like it's so funny because like a lot of people will sit there and tell you like all the things they've experienced in their lives. It's like there, and like sometimes you'll have like that rare conversation where they'll be like, what's something you've been through or you've witnessed that not many people can say they've been to and or witnessed? And I'll be like, well, when I was like 9, I witnessed a real life exorcism happen.
Oh fuck that. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I was
Man,
like,
no.
did I need to see that? No.
Chat over
But
here.
did it
scaring the shit out
happen?
of me.
Absolutely.
No.
So-
Lazy Daisy couldn't
so,
look
like-
at storm drains. What? Because of it.
No. So like for me, everything scared me as a kid because like I said, I was that kid. But the one that really did like the permanent damage, like it's like scared me into my soul, was The Exorcist.
Yeah, Exorcist
That
was
movie
creepy.
just The
Yeah.
Exorcist freaked me the hell out. And then when you sit there and you look into the history of how that movie was made and how they really needed a priest on the damn set because apparently real things were happening, I was just like, you see,
wanna
this is
know
why
why-
you don't do shit like that.
you wanna know the
don't
rumor?
do
Yeah.
shit like
The
that.
rumor this thing started happening on the set was because of the Ouija board they brought on the set.
Yep.
They
I
said
was
that
just
was.
about to
They
say
said
that.
right after they used that Ouija board, weird things was happening on set
Yep.
because those dumbasses invited something messing
Yep.
with the Ouija board for a script.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It had to be
From-
one movie
Say
my
that.
mom is scared the fuck out of.
yeah.
Oh.
She would not
That's
watch
not
that at all.
Yeah, my dad.
If
was
you
no.
guys
not
haven't
up
seen
that
it,
stuff.
check
What?
out The Shrine.
The Shrine was good.
Oh yeah,
Shrine
the Shrine
was
was
really
good.
good. That was
Yeah, the Shrine was
creepy.
great. Yeah. Man, chat scaring me
That's,
with their
like, one of my
stories too.
faves.
Man, like my wife saying that her cousin's ex would see dark shadows following her all the time. Fuck that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nope,
I
yeah,
just read
no.
that.
I've seen stuff.
Lacey,
Yep.
what the fuck?
It's
Really
crazy,
lazy.
no.
I just saw that. Really lazy.
Native Americans don't mess with white people. Shit.
Facts. Fucking facts. Fucking
If
facts,
those are the most
okay?
spiritual people, man. Like, they are in tune. They don't
Yes.
play.
They don't play. No, they don't play.
Uh-uh.
No, they don't.
Mm-mm.
Man.
No. Because I sat there and for the longest time, I actually could see a lot of shit. Like I used to be able to see shadows. I used to see spirits. I used to fucking, I knew, I knew, like when shit was happening around me, and like other people would be like, "Oh, well, I don't see anything. I don't sense it." It's like, motherfucker, you do not want to see. You do not want to feel. You do not want to know these emotions. Trust me, it is fucking horrifying. Like, don't want it. Okay, so like, I want to say like when I found out I was pregnant with my son was when I finally like I laid my peace with God, so to speak. I sat there and I was like, dude, I don't want to see this shit no more. I don't want to go into motherhood still afraid of like shadows and shit. Like I want you to take the ability to see all this shit away. Like I really need you to take it away. I'm making my peace with it. I don't want it. I don't like this gift. If that's what this is, I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't see the purpose for it. So like I made my peace with God, and like I want to say like right before my son was born, I stopped being able to see and sense everything. and then it's literally been 11 years. I haven't seen or
Just,
felt anything. And it's like,
just
but when people talk about going and inviting that kind of stuff, like by playing with Ouija boards or sitting there and going and sitting there ghost hunting, I'm like, dude, you can go. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. You can go do that, but trust me, it's a life you don't
Be like,
want.
look, look,
No.
I'll drop you off at the haunted house, but I'm going home.
I'm like, listen, can I be on your will
Exactly.
real quick before you die? I want your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PC. Is that cool? Listen.
Like at this point, literally.
So
vaya con
Mags,
Dios.
Mags is a paranormal hunter. She works for OUPI. So Mags was just like, I can't wait when we come and visit because we're going to do a paranormal investigation together. And then now they're like second guessing because the way I am. Because I'm like talking shit to ghosts in games and all that. So they're like, yeah, no, we're.
I've heard him.
Yeah, she's like, we're just gonna probably let you go on
you,
your own.
you will fucking attract something.
I just
you will
walk
attract
right.
something.
Right.
You will bring
I
it
Piss
home.
something off and
I
attach it
already
to
know.
you,
I
bring it home
already
with you.
know. The first thing I'm saying when I walk into a haunted place, I'm like, oh yeah, it smells like bitch spirits in this piece, and I'm just gonna walk right on.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, my
If
dad.
you
My
ever
dad
have
was
anything
very
weird happen in
anti-Ouija
your
board.
house, you know why.
What's up, Blue?
What's up, Blue? How you doing? Yes.
What's up, Blue?
Yes, my dad was so anti-Ouija board. He said my dad was like, listen, I see one of those, one I'm breaking in your ass is. He said back then my dad was like, your ass is grass. My dad did not fuck with that shit. So
Nope, my mom didn't either. My mama didn't either. She heard, I went to a sleepover and she heard that one of the girls had it. Because I called her, I was like, "You ever see this weird? They want to play this game with these letters and these numbers and like a thing." And I was explaining it to her. She's like, "Excuse me, you want to run that by me one more time?" And I was like, and I re-explained it to her, and she's like, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." I kid you not, she broke all the speed limits and she knocked on the door. She didn't even knock on the door. She banged on the door to the person's house, right? And the mom opened the door. She's like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "I'm taking my daughter home right now because your kid got a goddamn Ouija board and I'm not about that shit, okay? And I'm not trying to have that shit in my house either. So y'all can keep playing with that shit." But she's like, "Not in my house. Not with my babies. No."
Well, see, when Ouija boards,
bullshit.
Ouija boards are like literally shown as like a game. It's in the game section. Like,
yeah, it's
Yeah,
made by
like,
like
what
Parker
the
Brothers or
fuck?
something.
Consider that
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah, like Parker Brothers
Like,
and Hasbro.
hell no.
I'm like, are you guys kidding? Y'all want to summon demons? What the fuck?
like no, let's not teach kids to do this kind of stuff. Thanks.
Like, my
What
kids-
are you trying
my
to do?
kids my kids saw it one day, like, because we were in the game section, because like my 9-year-old went through this crazy board game kick, and he's like, "Oh, that's a cool looking game," and we went, like, I literally went, "No,
Right? No.
absolutely not, no."
My kids did
He's
the
like,
same thing.
"What?" He looked at me. He's like, "Why not?" I was like, "You want to know?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like,
Yeah, Hasbro
Really?
is
He's like,
ready to
"Yeah."
start some shit.
and he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Why don't you ask your grandmother then?" He literally he walks up to my mom that afternoon because like they were gonna go visit her anyways. So he walks up to her. He's like, "Mommy says I can't have this game. It's a whiteboard with black letters and numbers. Why can't I buy that game?" And she went real quiet, and she's like, "The devil is a liar."
Yeah. So like, I'm not like I know Ouija boards are fucked up. Like I believe in ghosts and spirits and all that. I don't know. Like I'm hit and miss on them. Like I really want to mess with one, but then I'm like, okay, so say something really does fucking happen. I was like, then I'm fucked because I've heard stories online of people being literally just haunted the rest of their life by that same ghost they talked to.
It'll
on
attach
Ouija
it to your.
Yeah,
So it's like-
attach it
it's
to
like
you.
I-
to you.
It's more like the human curiosity in me. I'm like, man, I really want to mess with this to see if
Don't-
it works.
Curiosity killed the
But-
cat,
but then
motherfucker.
I'm like,
you
man,
heard that say?
Don't do it.
Curiosity
Well,
killed
like
the
I
cat,
said,
motherfucker.
I'm like, man, then I'm like,
Don't
dude,
do
there's
it,
a
dude.
risk here that, like, if this shit does happen and I have a ghost fucking stalking me, I was like, oh my god, here
That's
we
why
go.
it's very important in our ghost hunting that we have a beginning, like it's almost like a beginning ceremony before we step into the house. Like we do a prayer, we do a beginning prayer to kind of bless us when we go in, and then we end it too. We do an ending prayer before we come out, just so that
Yep,
we
I've-
know that we don't
Fucking
take
Mark,
anything with
dude.
us.
Mark and chat killed
I've
me.
heard of people. I've heard of people doing that actually, Max, because like
Mhm.
literally, they don't play. Like, it's funny. It's kind of funny at the same time to watch people go into haunted houses and do ghost investigations, but like at the same time, it's like, dude, they gotta be really careful because if not, they bringing that home. You don't want
You
that.
you don't know.
Mark said in chat, Bruce Leroy, he's like, black folk don't do none of that shit. He's like, we got enough real life shit to be scared of right now.
Fucking bags. Fucking bags. He's so right though. Like I know in Spanish families, it's like you playing with the devil. It's like that's pretty much what they tell you. It's like you don't do that shit.
Right.
Está
Oh my
jugando
God.
con el
Yeah.
diablo. I was like, oh my god. When they tell you in Spanish you playing with the devil, you know you going wrong.
Yeah, right.
You know
Of
you're
course,
doing something
yeah.
wrong.
Just keep one on.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I can ask the Ouija board if I have enough privilege points being a white male.
No.
if they just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I don't know. And from what I've been seeing, it seems like the devil love white people. Bro, hey, how often do you see black people mess with it and stuff?
That's
Now,
funny,
look,
Lazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. How many black people you see mess with it? You don't see me.
None, because they're fucking smart. That's why.
Zero.
But Lazy,
Like-
I'm a bear.
it's funny what Lazy's saying because I used to have dreams where I used to like feel like I was awake and seeing a shadow standing at the foot of my bed. That was always when I was stressed out because my wife, it was when I first started dating my wife. I used to tell her and like, man, I just woke up and there was something standing there, and she's like, I was just like, it was really weird, but it always happened when I was stressed out. So I don't know why, but I always used to have that. I never really thought anything of it, but it used to creep me out. I was like, man, that was fucking creepy. But yeah,
It usually is. It usually is. No, I forgot what it was that my mom used to tell us. She'd be like, "Don't sit there." And I think the reason why I don't like horror movies either is because like Spanish moms just they constantly drill weird shit in your head. So like my mom was part of the group of moms that would tell all their kids, "Oh, don't watch horror movies. That's the gateway to hell. You know, that's the gateway to the devil to come and get you."
That was my
So I'm
mom.
just like, I was
I was
like,
a preacher's kid.
yo, I don't want to fucking watch horror movies because, like, what if that shit, like, brings something in my house? Like, no.
the fourth is Dreams in the Noct, and she is awesome. Why
Yep.
don't you go check out
She's
her
a
Twitch.
she's a
Yes.
cosplayer. She's a nerd like all of us, and right now she's probably being
Hi.
5 years old.
There's her Twitch. Go check her out. She's funny. Her streams are freaking amazingly funny.
Of course, look at her, got a whole
Super
big ass thing.
5-year-old. Super 5-year-old mode.
Your dad would tell you to punch him in the face, the demons in your dreams. Yeah. Well, that's what we tell my son because I always think about that too. Whenever I have nightmares, I always remember like, dude, I'm in a dream. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I was like, dude, if I want to go Super Saiyan on this fucking demon, I can
Yeah.
go Super Saiyan on him. So
'Cause
I have that mentality now, and we even had to tell my son, like our son, that he's like, I had a bad dream. I was like, dude, you know, in your dreams, you can do whatever the hell you. It's your dream,
Yeah.
dude. You own that world. I was like, you want to be God? Be God in that dream, dude.
I'm fucking John
Yeah.
Wick in my dreams, okay?
Right.
I'm fucking John Wick.
'Cause I ain't gonna lie, about 2 or 3 days ago, I had a nightmare, and it had made me feel like one of those damn, what
Sage
kind
your
of
house.
where it's like you can't wake up from your damn nightmare. It's like
Oh
somebody's
my god, I
just sitting
hate
on
those.
you're sitting on your literally just sitting on you, and you can't wake up from it.
I think it's
But
like
mine's
sleep
just
paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis, and it's one of those. And I just had that like 2 or 3 days ago, but all of a sudden, it's like toward the end, either, and it happens to me in a lot of my little nightmare dreams. In the end, I end up becoming whatever it was to fight it off, or somehow I just magically get the power to whoop that ass, whoop some ass. So I'd be like, oh well, hey, I ain't scared no more, goddamn it. But so I understand those dreams. I'm like, damn, if it's your dream, technically you can come up with any kind of ability. That's why I'm like, how the fuck people lose against Freddy? I'm like, shit.
Yeah, shit. Go
I
Super
dream
Saiyan.
I'm like, damn, you can whoop his ass.
I have a dream book.
Oh
It's
my god. Honey,
God.
honey, I just saw your text message. That's fucking hilarious. That is
and I used to
fucking hilarious.
get up and write down all my dream. Like if I would get up and remember my dream, I would write down every detail that I did in my dream that I could remember, and then I'd go and interpret anything that stuck out in my dream, and then I would interpret it through my book that I had. It's crazy.
Mm,
That's a pretty neat way to do it.
that
Yeah.
is a good way.
Mark, your parents used to think
I had a
X-Men
journal for a while.
was witchcraft. What the hell? Mark, we talked about that earlier. I talked about how you never seen South Park until you met me, and then you realize what you were missing out on in life, and now you're a new man after watching it.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Messes. I made a mess.
Now, what
Oh.
you asked me, Blue?
Yeah, Blue. What did you ask Darklight? Because I didn't see the question either.
Yeah, and
Ooh, y'all not
I
paying
just-
attention to your chat. Ooh.
I blame Obama.
Damn.
I blame Southern country folk and their religion. Yeah.
hey, come on now. Wait, hold the look up.
9 times out of 10, it's usually the white people.
Yeah,
which
little white
offends
people. So
you
I'm
guys.
not. I'm just saying. He just said it's Southern country folk. I'm like, okay, I'm in the South. But still, you got to say
usually the
white
first
now.
thought is
Reverse
white
that.
people.
Blue message you. in,
Usually your
Discord.
first thought is white.
Yeah.
At least that's
Oh, if
mine.
I can. I don't even know if the. I don't know if I can send you the episode. I could probably send you the site to watch Demon Slayer that I use. I send it to you
Oh
in the
my
Discord.
God.
All
I
I
feel
know.
bad for everybody who's been on that. Now you gotta wait.
Of course, gotta wait till next year.
Lazy Daisy, you're more than welcome to do a podcast with us in the future. Just hit us up in the DMs, me or Mags or Darklight. We're the booking
There
agents.
you go.
Yep.
Man, Darklight
Yeah,
has
I'll-
been it's funny, Dreams, before me and you even met for the first time. Darklight was like, we should get Dreams on the podcast, and that was like 8 months ago. Like when he first came in and we were talking about putting guests on the podcast. He said, you should get Dreams. Go check out our stream. And I followed you, but I just never watched the streams. And then finally when we got on a stream with you that one day, that first time we met and we played games with you, it's like, yeah, we're gonna get this woman on a podcast.
The first one was a manga because you asking me.
You won't clog it
even
up.
asked me, hey Darklight, I see you playing a manga. I'm
Gabby.
like, I'm playing with Dreams. You asked her see if she want, she want to get it. And finally, and that was her first time playing on PlayStation.
Oh my God.
Just coming out,
Yeah.
and she was
was
having a
so
ball with
excited.
us talking shit.
I was so excited, especially because like on stream when I'm I'll sit there and I'll be muted the whole time, just talking so much shit to the chat.
Blue, I'm
Like,
going to sleep
see,
after
this is
this
what
stream.
happens. It's like this is what happens when you mess with me. I'll just slowly find ways to kill you in very quiet places. Join.
Bye, beautiful. Get some good sleep, baby. I love you.
All right, boss lady. Night night.
Good night.
But nah, yeah, that was the first time you popped up in her stream, and we had too much
Such a
fun in that
good time, man. I was like, yep, Dreams is cool. Officially.
shit.
She had no issue jumping on my ass in that game too. She was just like, she's like, because my name was like, I always had like some weird ass names. I forgot what the fuck my name was, but she was just like, it was all you. I fucking could tell it was you. I was like, no, it totally wasn't me. It's totally Mags. Mags playing the dumb shit. She's just like, I don't know how to play this game. And then she's a fucking imposter, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all.
But
Yeah,
then the part
got
that
your ass
always
3
made
damn
me
times.
laugh. The part that always made me laugh with Jason is that he would sit there and he would make the same. He literally makes the same trend when he's the imposter. He kills Darklight first.
Yeah.
Darklight is always, if Darklight is first dead, you know Jason's the imposter.
What are you talking about?
It's like you gotta convince everybody else it's him.
Yeah.
Dude, he just happens to be in the same area as me every time.
Because he gave himself away before we started playing it. I'll never forget. He gave himself away. He's like, if me and Darklight are playing together, I'm killing him first. I'm just like,
oh yeah.
did y'all not pay attention to that? So like every time we play now, and Darklight ends up dead first, I'm like, Jason. It's Jason.
And it's funny because the one time Darklight was killed first and I wasn't the imposter, who got voted? Me. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy. Good job of being wrong.
I was like, we gotta weed him out first. Weed
him out completely.
Blue, you can ask him questions.
Just take him out of the equation.
It didn't make it no better. It didn't make it no better too because you was wearing the cop uniform. I was like, we already at this wrong time. And then he come and kill me first.
Yup.
I'm like, man, you know what? Forget you.
And if I remember correctly, the way that conversation started, you went, "This is some police brutality," and then you went quiet. I was like,
That's right, because I was dressed up as a cop.
The whole time, I mean, this is some police brutality.
and then when I did bad plays, I would downgrade myself to the janitor costume and be like, "Oh, I lost my job." Oh God, it's good.
and then then he went through a minor phase where he wanted to copy me because
Oh
he
my
wanted
God.
everybody to think it was
And
me.
it
who
worked.
was
It worked one time because they're like, I
did
can't
on me.
tell who
It was
did.
me. It was me.
Yeah,
It was
you
me.
got. Oh,
It was good, man. Just dressing
Yeah,
up like
It was
somebody.
me. I
somebody.
couldn't
was
remember
Max
because I was
and
like,
Kate.
oh, I don't know which one who vented because I was like, oh, wait a minute, oh, and I felt bad because I did immediately. I was like, Dreams. I was like, yep. And I'm
Yeah,
I was like,
well,
wow.
Wait a minute. I was like, Jason changed his name. I was like, oh no, I don't know who actually vented. I was like, I didn't pay attention to like clothing.
You getting
or
off,
anything.
Lazy
I was like,
Daisy?
oh,
Good night if
no.
you are.
That's crazy. No.
all right, ladies. Good night.
Yeah. No, it's I remember my name was I'm Sus AF. That's my
Yeah.
name.
Yes.
That's my
Your
name.
name didn't help you.
No, it didn't.
No, your
Yeah,
name
it
did
didn't.
not help you at all.
Mine's just gonna. My next name's just gonna be like she did it. That's all it's gonna say.
He'll be so
So.
offended. Watch, I'm gonna be playing and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna kill this man.
Sweet dreams, buddy. I love you.
So just so everybody knows, the game that we're playing tonight with Dreams is Fall Guys. I have zero experience in Fall
God.
Guys, so all I know is
I
it
forgot
reminds.
to download it.
It's like Wipeout, where you just got to make it to the end and be one of the best people to get there, like first ones
Yeah.
there.
I suck at it because for some damn reason I could be good all the way up to the final round and be like, damn, I can't even win it.
Blue, I think
Every
it's
time.
not Christmas decorations. It's like Neo Tokyo almost behind
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
her bed comes tomorrow.
Or you're just really high and it looks like Santa Claus and Christmas elves
Yeah,
are behind
you
it.
just high as hell, man.
Yeah. You must be on that shit Mother Nature's on.
Bitch is on some good shit, okay?
She
I'm
is
telling
some-
you.
She's on some
She's on the
real
best
cool-
shit right now. She's on the best shit right now.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Mark, you can play.
Of course, Mark can play.
Oh my god.
I'm on wax strawberry. What? I don't know.
I'm on wax strawberry lemon. What?
Limode. I've never heard of that. It's top
Man,
quality,
nah,
sir.
that sounds like some
Yeah.
cart.
I don't know what it is. It
Oh,
sounds crazy.
lemonade.
Lemonade.
He
Okay.
said
So I was
lemonade.
like,
I was like, bro.
I know the Incredible Hulk. I know the bling. I know the bling bling.
That's what I'm saying. I know all that, but yeah, dang.
I just, you know,
That's crazy.
shit that makes you feel like you have deer antlers. Oh, hold on, guys. Quick
Hey.
question. Hold on. Long Ho wants to know if we want to buy follower primes or viewers. It's a very important
Bullshit.
question. If Blue's like banning coming. Either Ed's gonna be it or Margaret. Margaret and Ed like to race to it. Ed got it. Ed won. We didn't get to answer the question. No,
No,
we
I'm
don't want to buy our followers or
I'm
viewers.
kind of working. I'm working on my business.
Oh, you and Mags have to download it real quick. Mark's got to download it too.
No,
But-
I can't download it. TV's in use right
don't-
now.
Oh,
I don't want to. I don't want to
Nah.
buy followers or views or any of that.
yeah,
I like doing it, organically.
we're better than that. Listen, if we
Yeah.
need more followers, we'll whip out a Ouija board and tell those spirits to follow us.
Bullshit.
No. You will.
Yeah, that's you.
You will.
Yo, check it out.
You
Hold
on
on,
your
I'm
own,
doing it
man.
now. Listen, bit goal. If we get 100,000 bits, I'll do it
No.
on stream.
I would not come in this bitch.
100,000
I
bits.
will be
Do it
like-
on stream.
I will
No.
literally. I will be
No.
like, no, thank you. I'm gonna block you until you fix yourself.
Yeah, completely. I was like, look, I got to quit the company on that one.
Randomly, they're like,
Fucking
Nova
dumb.
Circus somehow went out of business. Everybody in the company died. Just like, what the fuck?
No, not me. Because I'm quitting that same day. Not me.
No, Brian.
It's
No,
like the
I'm
spirit would
good.
kill Darklight first, just like in the games. That's one thing about Phasmophobia. Dreams, I don't know if you've ever played it before. But
No, everybody tells me I should keep. Everybody keeps telling me I should play it, but like they also know I suck at horror games.
Oh, it's
like I get
scary
scared.
when you go in there for the first time. It's real ghost hunting, and like there's no
No,
music.
I'm
It's
like,
dead,
no.
dead. But you know, poor Darklight is the first one killed, so we've come to the conclusion that every ghost in that game is racist AF. Every time.
Yeah, it kills me first every time.
I think there was one time Darklight was out of the house and it still somehow killed him right at the front door. And I'm like, how? How the hell did that happen?
Damn. No.
I said, you know what? And that's the one time
I
I got
dated a
tired of that damn
furry
game.
once.
I said, I don't even want to play no more because I got quiet one time. I kept getting killed. It was just
I dated a furry once,
instantly.
the relationship didn't work
Every
out,
time
and
we
was a
started a
cheat.
new game, I was the first one dead for the whole 20 games that we had played that night.
Senka,
And I
that's
said,
pretty
you
good.
know what? I got quiet after that. I said, I don't even say nothing no more.
Mm-mm. Nope, I sat there and I don't do horror games. It's really funny because I love Resident Evil and I love Silent Hill, but I won't do any horror games outside of that because I'm like a giant chicken shit. Like Darklight will tell you we were playing Vampire on Wednesday,
Oh my
and
god,
like
I was
there was like
watching. I was
this
watching.
one moment where this like guy was standing there and I went, "Oh my god, what the fuck was that?" And I paused and I was like, "No, this is not supposed
Yep.
to be scary."
Oh my god.
She dying, boy. She screams and everything.
So
Oh gosh.
so
I said I literally have to buy a couple of games for her to play as horror games.
They
'Cause-
had a field day with me when I decided to do spooky games in October last year. They had a field day laughing their asses off at my misery. Like Alan Wake, I never played Alan Wake up until that point. So like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try out Alan Wake. So I said, do you know how many clips this man has gotten of me literally screaming? Oh,
every night she played it. I said I
was
clipped
there
damn near
for it.
everything she had going on.
my
I
god.
never
Finished
missed a stream for that.
screaming,
Sat there
screaming, crying practically. I was
Like,
like, nope.
'cause
Like, turn off the stream. As soon as the stream was over, I'd go watch like something really bright and colorful. I'm like, like this game's gonna be haunting my nightmares if I don't sit there and I don't go put something bright on.
It was funny because we were playing Phasmophobia and Mark and Darklight were in the house together, which is fucking the worst idea
oh,
ever.
you guys,
And they were-
can't, you have to show it. She got to see
so
that.
there was a part. Well, there's two parts. The first one was Mark was in there investigating, and he's like, "Man, this ghost ain't doing shit." And her name was Maria Robinson, and he was just like, he's like walking around. He's like, "You know what, Maria Robinson, turn off these damn lights." Boom, lights go off in the house, and like the ghost starts talking to us, like, and he's like, we were like, Darklight and Mark were like, "Nope, nope, nope, got the fuck out of the house." They're like, "Nope." I have that video. I'm gonna send that video to you guys in the chat. It's so freaking good.
Oh my god. No, thank you.
Senko
Darklight.
2022 is our comedian in chat today, guys.
Darklight, I remember what stream it was that you couldn't stop laughing that night. It was the night I did Resident Evil 2 remake and we did dinner and a show that we talked about.
Oh my god.
Cause on that remake, there's a part in there where there's a zombie eating a dude's ass, and the whole time she was
Legit,
going off.
in the library.
She was going off the whole time about this dinner and the show. I was like, okay, this is not. We clipped it and everything. We came back.
It was so perfect that Llama Trot clipped it. It's like my most popular clip now.
Oh
My
God.
commentary on a zombie eating ass. I'm like, see, even in the apocalypse, you still gotta eat the ass.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is. She was going on for the longest about it.
I mean, you're not eating ass. Are you even living the apocalypse? I mean, come on now.
Oh, of course I got you killed the first time we met, because that was the first time we
my
ever played again.
Darklight
Oh my
did get him
God.
killed.
It's
In
ju-
Phasmophobia. Oh my
And
god.
Jason was dying, coming out the door behind me, dying. And he heard what Mark said.
It's like, damn it, Darklight, you cursed me, you
Nah,
fucker,"
he
or
didn't say
whatever.
that.
What did he
He
say?
said,
Something like
You
that.
got me killed, you son of a bitch.
That's right. Mark's like, it can't get me in this
Cause
corner
look,
because it can't come from
because
behind me.
he was hiding in the corner, and I told the man, I was like, man, you know he can get you in the corner right there if he wanted to come out the basement. He's like, nah, he ain't gonna be able to get. I said, if he wanted to go through the wall, he could get you. And there's some guns that no, you ain't, cause I was like, then I said, man, you need a way you could just take off running straight. He's like, I can do it. He ran straight to the door.
Right, the ghost
And
started
right when he did
haunting.
that, the ghost started hunting. I took off. He stopped beside me. It killed me. You chased me, you son of a bitch.
It's
I
funny
couldn't
because
do nothing but
Mark's
laugh.
first words right when the ghost started hunting, he's like, all right, watch this. He fucking died. That game has some good moments. Like it's a really fun game. Like I said, it's real ghost hunting. Like you go into a house, it's literally pure silence. There's no like music in the background or anything. It's just you going into a house. You got to listen to for footsteps, all that weird stuff. Your goal in the game is to find out what kind of ghost it is. And you don't want to provoke it. You don't want to do anything. You just need to find out what kind of ghost.
Well, you have to provoke it to find out what it is later on.
To get clues and there's objectives, but like
because there's
some
an
good
actual
moments.
Ouija board in the game. There's a mirror that can help you find it. There's a music box. There's a bunch of stuff that can help you solve the case. But man, starting off, it's just hell.
And some ghosts get annoyed if you talk a lot or you say its name a lot. So when we're having fun and not taking it serious, bet my ass ain't in there singing Prince in the middle of the living room or something in the game. I'm just like singing When Doves Cry. I'm just like, and you can see my character dancing. I'm just like, come on, ghost, sing with me. And it's funny because we set up cameras in the house because you want to catch something on camera. Margaret will be out in the van or watching the camera going, oh my God, Jason, I'm watching you dance on the fucking camera right now. I'm just like, you see my character moving around.
Oh, man.
I'm just like, nah, you see, this is why we can't take him. It's like, you see, we can't take him on a real ghost adventure. He gonna be dancing in the damn building.
Yeah, Nightmare mode has no fucking chill, man. Those ghosts, you walk right in the door, haunt. And I'm like, all right, you're a dick.
Motherfucker, you dead instantly. I say, we'll never get one of those.
Start talking shit to the ghost. I'm like, oh yeah, Patricia Robinson. What a bitch. Just like haunting. I'm like, oops.
Just walk in there. Smells like a bitch in here.
Yeah. Oh man, what's
that? That's be playing the penis game when we hide.
Oh my God, yeah, we play the penis game when we're hiding because you got to be quiet and hide. So the goal of the game is someone has to say penis, and then the next person has to say it louder, and the next person has to say it louder, and it keeps going louder and louder. So
what
when
are you
the
guys,
ghost,
like 5?
yeah. So when the ghost haunts, we have a chat thing where they can redeem and play the penis game while a ghost is haunting. So we're just like, penis. It just get louder and louder. Yeah, we're fucking children. What of it?
I don't know what she talking about. She been 5 years old for the longest. This whole stream.
Be literally going through. I literally play Resident Evil, and I'll be singing while we're going through.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
And ever since and it's even funnier because it's like ever since we introduced like the channel sounds and stuff, it's like I've never seen Darklight try to scare me more, but like his timing is so good with the sounds because I have the Ralph Wiggum one that goes, I'm in danger, and it's just like he plays it, and the next thing you know, like I'm in pure danger streaming.
I have to get her back because she came to one of my streams when she finally the first time she came to my stream and she started using the hell out of them damn sound alerts. I was playing The Last of Us, and every time she just scared the shit out of me. She even clipped that one moment when that damn horse got exploded. Scared the shit out of me. I threw my damn controller and knocked my green screen down and like, oh shit.
I live for sounds on people's channels. I don't know. It's just trying to catch them off guard. Like, why do you think I go into Joe's stream and I'll spam like random ones, like the Mama No and Ada. I'll literally spam the hell out of both of those just to like mess with him. And he'll be like, you know what? He's like, you know what? I'm taking away you guys' sound alert privileges. Dreams.
Like, I love Joe. Speaking of Joe, man, great guy, great streamer. Fucking love him.
Hey, we gotta get him on the podcast. He said he's willing to do it.
Yeah,
he'll keep bringing his laugh track.
Oh yeah, he can bring his laugh track. Please God, if he doesn't bring the laugh track, I'm just gonna be like, no podcast for you. It's actually required. But I know I always go to Darklight streams.
of the band.
Right, Darklight knows I go to his stream to listen to his bangers, his music. Man, I'm just like he can't see me, but I'm in my office like He's just like, oh yeah. I'm like, hey, what was that song called? I want to listen to that. Speaking of bangers, Darklight, what was the song that you were singing yesterday to yourself? And I told you, holy shit, I didn't hear that song since like fucking like high school, like my freshman year, whatever it was. What was that song? Because I was talking to my wife about it today, and I was like, man, what the hell is that song?
Nobody.
Nah,
We're
it's
gonna
not that
play
one, not that
Paladins probably on Tuesday.
No, it was
I
a
think.
joke. I was just trying to get him to laugh at because he.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind.
Tuesday and possibly
No,
tomorrow or a Monday. Tuesday and Monday
Nope.
possibly.
But
Monday
I know
might be
the
Sea of
song she was
Thieves.
singing.
Yeah, what was this? What was the song?
Shit,
Apparently
I
Jason
forget
did
because it comes out at random time.
Damn, dude. I was like, dude, I haven't heard that song in so long. It's a good song. Damn it, Darklight. I might have to go back in time and just figure out what the fuck it was. Yes, Lazy, we might be playing Paladins tomorrow if we switch from... Cause our schedule says Sea of Thieves. But if anybody knows Nova Circuit, how often do we stick to our schedule?
Never.
Never. So, yes. I don't even know what I'm playing.
Change mine.
I don't even know what I'm playing on my birthday stream on Wednesday. I still don't know what I'm playing on my birthday stream. Shit, I want to play Halo, but then I don't want to be angry. So, I don't know. What's up, Lone Milkshake?
That reminds me, Darklight, you remember how you asked me what was the first game I played on stream?
Mm-hmm.
I went looking for it. I found the
What
answer.
was it?
Oh, what
Final
was it?
Fantasy
Play
10.
Valorant? I could try Valorant.
Oh, that would be good if replay it for your 1 year.
Hey, replay that
Oh
game,
my
please. Man,
lord.
Final Fantasy 10 was so good. Who's your favorite Aeon? Or yeah, Aeon.
Bahamut.
Bahamut. Okay.
Bahamut.
Yeah. Mine was Jimbo.
My baby. That's
because
my
you had
dragon.
to pay that. You had to pay that man to attack. You're like, here, take my money, dog.
Oh no, there are clips. There are clips in my channel. I have no idea where they're at, but they're buried deep in the clips archives of me giving Jimbo $100, and he did Zamato.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, he was like
Just
the
like
best.
I'm like,
dude.
he's like, what do I do? I was like, I only have like about 2,000-3,000. Here, I'm gonna give you $100. What you gonna give me for $100? And he just goes in a full overdrive, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Your first stream was GTA 5. My first stream so Nova Circuit went through 2 phases. So our first phase of streaming, the first stream we ever did was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. It was a sponsored stream by Cardinal Gaming. And then when we took when Nova Circuit took a hiatus for a little bit because I got a new job and all that stuff, we came back a year and a half ago, and started streaming again. And our first game, my first game was, probably Halo. I can't remember. I want to say it was Halo, because I wanted to make sure I played a game I was good at. So I was just like, I'm going to play Halo. Yeah, I'll let you know if we play Valorant as well, Lazy. That'd be fun. I think we kind of understand the rules because it's kind of like Rogue Company. But yeah, I think that was what I played. Halo or Paladins. I know I used to play Pokemon a lot. Pokemon TCG Online a lot. We used to do code card giveaways all the time.
No.
But speaking of, Mark's got Fall Guys downloaded. You guys want to end the chit chat and go in there and get some of them crowns or whatever you guys get in that game?
Oh my god, that's funny because you said crowns and I've only ever won one, and it happened on stream.
Oh,
I've never won any because I haven't played.
On stream.
To answer your question, I just thought about it, Jason. Wow, 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 wow. She talking to me like I'm dumb.
Yes,
I should have known.
Can you send me those lyrics or that song? Send me that in Discord so I can remind my wife.
The song is by the Yin Yang Twins, Nagging.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Nagging,
Yin
yep.
Yang.
You can find it right there on YouTube. Yin Yang Twins, Nagging.
Okay, thank God. You can get yep. Okay, cool.
Sadly, I will not be joining you in this game. TV is being occupied.
That's fine, but you can still stay in
that's
chat
fine,
if you
that's
want,
fine.
Margaret. You're watching. You
Yeah.
can laugh at us and pick on us. Why don't you be the commentator? You could be like Tony Romo and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna predict that Darklight's gonna go through the right side, and then he's gonna make a quick left, and then jump over the pylon."
Oh gosh, no.
So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna stay in this chat. We can turn our videos off, obviously. And we'll stay in this chat, and we'll meet up in Fall Guys. I think we're all friends on the PlayStations, So
Yeah, we should be all friends on
Mhm.
PlayStation now.
so I'm gonna go ahead and transition.
Dream, when you gonna play RE5? I said I would play with
I don't know.
Oh,
we gotta
Resident Evil
pick a
5
day of
is
the
good.
week.
you.
Gotta pick a day of the week. Because right now we have Kingdom Hearts. You guys are watching me scream through Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, going through
All
chaos
right,
because
Mark.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
We're going through chaos there. Then you guys are watching me literally question all of Nathan Drake's choices in Uncharted 4.
I'm loving her reaction. I'm loving her reaction because she's stuck on one thing: why this man lied to his wife. She
Lied to your
ain't worried
wife.
about none of, or she somehow just killing him on repeat.
He's like,
Oh, you
pisses
you
me
have
off,
a
okay?
Kingdom Hearts neck tat. Is that what you in? Kingdom
Mhm.
Hearts? That's cool. Take a picture.
So
of
we
us.
do Kingdom Hearts Mondays. Then we do Uncharted Tuesdays. We need another himbo to go after that. Like we really do. And I was talking to Lama, and I was like, technically we could toss all of the Resident Evil games there because, like, you know, there's himbos galore.
Yeah, you talking about Leon?
Leon, Chris, Carlos.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying. Go right back through the whole story.
Man, Leon's
the
cool
whole
as fuck.
fucking
By the way,
franchise.
Leon, my homie. I love that guy.
I would be down to put Lady D back on for Village. I would be down. Because
Oh, that's
apparently
right.
you guys
You
like
did do
watching my Lady D cosplay for that.
Pretty sure the dudes do.
So I would be
Sorry, Dreams.
No, actually, you know what's funny? My mods are thirsty. Like Llama's the worst. Llama's the worst
I think
out of
my
all of
only
y'all.
I think my only mod that's thirsty for me is probably Ed. Ed's so thirsty for me.
So when I do, the reason why I've been cosplaying more Lady D than anything, it's Llama's fault because Llama is just obsessed with the look. She loves it to pieces. She's like, "You look divine," and I'm just
Mark,
like, "Why do you keep thinking this?"
Mark's like, "Now I'm curious." Dreams, lazy. I don't know if Dreams is live. Dreams, you gonna go live when you play with us in Fall Guys?
I don't know. Do you guys want me to go live?
That's up to you. Do you?
That's up to you. I mean, usually we don't go. Don't
Lazy
really go
Daisy
live.
wants to know because I think she's gonna watch on your end as well. If you do go live.
You gonna watch my chaos streams?
Ed, can you shout out Dreams one more time so chat knows, just in case she does go live, please?
You know what? I think I will, just because it's Sundays. I usually do it anyways, even though I'm supposed to be taking Sundays off.
Mark's like Lady D was something. Yes, she was.
Dude, we thirst over her the whole time. Don't worry. When I play Village, it's pure thirst trap central. We're just like,
and that would be that back
gorgeous.
then when she started playing. I was thirsting, and that was before I even became her mod.
The day
So
Resident Evil announced her and showed her for the first time, the world was thirsty.
I fell in love.
The world was just like obsessed.
I fell in love. Okay, and then when I found out she wasn't like some young looking, she just looks young, but in actuality she's a middle-aged woman and a mom. I was like, Queen, I relate to you so much. You and me, we vibe. We're vibing.
They had to kill her so early in the damn game.
For real.
So many beautiful ladies on the stream. Yeah.
I'm hoping, hoping that they're gonna announce DLC. I'm really hoping.
Oh yeah, they still doing the countdown. Ain't it? The countdown ends tomorrow, don't it?
It did. I think it does. So they updated the Capcom the RE portal with the mass history of Resident Evil, but like a lot of people think it's an announcement for either RE4 remake or for Village DLC, which they did say last year they were gonna give us DLC. So they're due for that. Where's my DLC?
Lazy, stop putting yourself down. Everybody.
Wait, who's doing it?
No, Lazy was saying.
Don't do that, Lazy, because you will have her.
Yeah, and then Lazy is like, I wish I was beautiful and thriving.
Girl, no, you can be.
Like
you is.
All right, guys. The next time Lazy streams, we're all gonna go on there and be like, Lazy, you're so awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna. Nah, I do that anyway, so I don't give.
Oh wait, hold on.
That's right, you're single.
Lazy. Look,
Dollars
Lazy,
like bad.
Lazy.
You see, you got Mama Dreams already starting here.
Oh yeah, Mama, you finna get Mama Dreams. You finna get Mama Dreams
all worked out.
Because I always say every time I'm ugly, she gets on my ass.
Excuse me, what'd you say, sir?
Oh, see, yep, there she is, right there.
What'd you say?
I didn't
What
say
did that
nothing.
handsome man say? What
Mama
did that handsome,
dreams.
beautiful soul say?
I ain't
What
saying
did he
nothing.
say?
Mama
I
dreams. I
didn't.
didn't say nothing. Mama dreams. I didn't say nothing.
I didn't think you didn't.
Lazy Daisy,
No.
I think you're about to
did
get. I
not
think
think you did.
I think I see Mama Dreams going over there to follow you just to.
Oh yeah, my
Big
mama,
mama.
mama
Damn
dream gonna get
straight
on
I
you now.
just did. Damn straight I just did. What the hell? No.
She's the one that got me into wanting to do cosplay.
Man, you know who I thirst
I
for?
told her
Ed.
I felt like I was gonna be straight up the most ugliest cosplayer out there. She was like, "Don't do it." She got mad. She literally got on
He
my
said-
ass about
he's-
that.
And he's gonna his first cosplay is my cosplay husbando from when I was a little girl. What? He's gonna be so fucking cute. Okay? He's gonna be Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo
Oh,
my God.
Mask is the
Tuxedo
first
Mask.
Mask,
So
dude!
fucking
Talk about
cute.
the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Tuxedo Mask is awesome.
That is
I
Oh my
loved
God.
Tuxedo
because
Mask.
my lineup's supposed to be Tuxedo Mask,
Mama Dreams
Tanjiro
can.
from Tajiro from Demon Slayer,
Lazy
Grim
Daisy, she
Child.
can just look at your. She can look at your
And-
VODs. She can just look
Yeah.
at your VODs and see, you have your webcam on. I know. I watch your streams too. So
you know,
Yeah.
I do only work one day a week. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I go to school at home. So I spend a lot of time with my computer. So usually
Mhm.
I watch VODs of other people, like my beautiful, beautiful friends. So I'm totally gonna stalk your page now.
no, Lazy,
yeah,
don't put
she's
yourself
gonna do
down.
it.
No, you're not.
No,
ugly,
don't-
okay, it's all
don't
good.
do it,
I bet
man.
you. I bet you she's
Lazy,
adorable.
don't do it, man.
Bet
'Cause
you
we
she is.
we
Probably.
all have been to your stream and we all see how beautiful you are. So don't do that. Don't do that.
I have
It's
great
just,
confidence
it's just
because
unfortunately when we're little, we get traumatized by the mean words from other
Yeah.
kids, and we let those
Absolutely.
words carry us into adulthood.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty
100%.
much.
And
Yeah.
I learned to stop letting that be a thing and starting to build other people, because it's not fair to you who other people will look at you and be like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." It's like you don't see it, but if enough people tell you you are, it's gonna stick here, and the negative words from when you're a little kid go away. So like,
Yeah.
I got you.
there you go, Lazy. Good job.
There you go, Lazy.
Exactly.
Look,
I told you-
Exactly.
Mama
You
Dreams
should.
hard with
I
that.
told you when you first came to Nova Circle, I was
Ed.
like, man,
There you
who's
go.
who is that one with that beautiful voice? You know, so you know damn well.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, that's the best emote to put on that phrase. He put cheer up or else in his
Would be-
dreams no
Dreams-
emote.
And I made sure to use my pretty boy Leon. Had to use my pretty boy.
So you guys ready to go over to Fall Guys?
Yeah, we let go. Let
Yeah,
it
we're
over.
ready.